My desktop audio was hooked up to the stream. We are now streaming for, posterity, I guess.
And that one guy.
That one guy. And me when I'm 80.
You are looking live.
I think everyone's here, but I guess I'll do the old Reddit check.
Would you be so kind as to release Teeger?
I thought I did.
I do not see him in character selection yet.
Nope, I didn't. I wonder who I released. Oh, he's released now. He's the wrong dude. And let me tell you what Teeger does. He just shoots.
Yep.
Every turn. Shoots. And he shoots them. Also, occasionally enslaves people.
Goblins aren't people.
All right, well, when last we met, some spiders thought they were being all sneaky. Obviously crawling across the ceiling, dropped down and got their butts kicked, I think. And I believe that's where we ended. Let's see if... Yeah, I did give out XP for that. So there you are. Yawning chasm near you. Big statue also near you.
Did we have any useful way of getting rid of the webs?
Fire arrows.
I mean,
So I will say, while I said putting a torch to him is not going to make him go whoosh, I mean, I would say if you threw like a fireball back there, that would probably, that'd probably do a pretty good job, at least in that radius and near it.
yeah, I have 2 fireballs.
Well, how about we, let's just, slowly apply some torch flame to it and try to get it back as far as we can.
Most of the webs are actually about 20 feet above you. They're not ground level.
Okay.
As you get kind of further back in the crevice, they do get a little lower.
All right.
And probably, I'm sure you can see like cocooned bodies and stuff wrapped up in the webs up there.
Yeah. Well, how you guys want to do this?
Does Fain want to go check for survivors real quick?
Sounds pretty dangerous. I could fall.
I'll give you a piton.
I think we used all of those.
I'm sure I've got more.
We have pretty good light. Can we see if any cocoons are like moving a bit or no?
You don't see any moving. The webs get pretty thick too, so to be fair, like as you get further and further back, it's harder and harder to make out if there might be more spiders there, more cocoons, or anything.
Well, you guys want me to toss a fireball back there? See how many spiders we rustle up?
Sure.
I do want that.
See if we can pull out any more spiders.
Yeah. Show me where you're putting it. I'm to be clear, I don't think there's danger of blowback. So that wasn't the...
No. I was moving back because if we scare any more out, I would rather they attack people in the front than me.
Sure.
Does make sense. All right, it's a 10-foot radius, right? One day, oh, man, what just broke? Mouse update, no ref. Okay, whatever. It's cool. Ah, come on.
I mean, ultimately, I would want to shoot for whatever looks
That does not look right.
thickest.
Oh, hey, I got the error too.
That is,
That is definitely not 10-foot radius.
yeah. I would expect. I think it's one of those things where if you draw it one direction, it's bigger. And
Yeah.
whatever, it goes up there. I guess that's what matters.
No,
I'll have to file that bug later. Yay.
that's 10-foot radius.
Okay.
If we're 5-foot characters, then 2 of us are stretched middle to side.
So this is your Sidewinder Fireball and your level 3?
Yar.
All right, I guess roll 3d6.
All right, I'm marking one as used. Does that penetrate?
Yeah, roll one more d6.
Oh,
Well, are you in great honor?
I think the window starts at 33 for level.
it'll say great honor on your sheet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm
You-
normal.
Well, you had the opportunity to turn that
Gotta
into good
take-
damage, but instead it's 3 damage.
Take
Wait,
some
no,
more
it's
crits.
4 damage.
4? What?
It's d6
Oh,
minus
right.
4s,
Right.
but the penetration would have been the good one. But all right. Either way, though, despite maybe it not doing a lot of damage to whatever might be up there,
Wouldn't it be 7? Isn't he in high honor?
he is not.
Oh,
No.
Otherwise, would have been 8. Probably. That's not supposed to roll where you can see it.
I was until I leveled this last time. Now I got to get back in there.
oh yeah, no, that I can understand completely.
All right. So, you send a fireball up there, and immediately the webs start to, flame and burn away. You see a couple cocoons, like, plummet into the chasm, burning. And you see one, like, largish, like you fought before, spider comes scurrying out of there pretty fast. And then you see a much, much larger spider also come scurrying out of there. And I think at that point we will roll initiative. Maybe you guys can see it right now. Maybe you can't, but they're like mildly burning, not like ongoing fire damage burning, but they show up nicely in the darkness at the moment. One sec. What's up?
Is that a spider?
Yeah, they're fighting a spider. I put this on so I can hear them talk a little bit.
I gotta.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, we probably need a new round. Sorry. Let me hit the button.
Yep.
What? YouTube? Good night.
Night.
Love you. All right.
Hey, Derek, can I have a hug too?
I mean, nah. No.
Oh, man.
Teeger's 2 and then 3, right?
Correct.
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
I'm just going to be drawing my spear again. And we'll see what develops.
Very well.
Can we parlay?
You can try. But it's Teeger first, and we know how he does that.
Can we get the goblins out here? They would make excellent spider meat shields.
True.
Are the spiders on fire any, or they're getting out before it gets that bad?
No, I mean, they're not like ongoing burning damage, but they definitely got hit by the fireball.
Okay.
So, flavor text-wise, yeah, that the little hairs on them are
Fair
like...
enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I like how the smaller one is the huge spider.
Yeah. Well, the other one says giant, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I would assume the huge was bigger than giant, but that's just me, I guess.
I really like
It's
the...
a 3-5 thing. I remember it's a goofiness in the actual listing.
Yeah. Big spider's bigger than the large spider, which is not as big as the giant spider. The giant one, you can probably see there, but actually is size large.
Yeah. But I was attacking the huge and
Yep.
forgot to do the called shot, so.
Well, that wouldn't have mattered anyway. All right.
Well, but I'd hate to get out of the habit.
Teeger sends an arrow up into a...
Up and in him.
Teeger always starts with a warning shot straight to the torso.
Got him in the spider shin. Oh, that's me. Rothbert doing?
I guess I will hold my action until one of them gets over here.
Cool.
So, I don't know. I'll just throw some time on.
Sure. The other way to do it is just hit done, but then you can hit the act button when you're ready to
Oh,
go.
right. Okay.
Lelion.
Yeah, we'll try and throw a sling bullet that way.
Heck yeah. Ranged weapons for the win. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to use my color. Change
Uh-oh.
color. Oh well.
Let me see where this weapon goes. This could be fun. 8 o'clock. It's that direction.
On the bridge.
12 feet. Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
I think your sling just ended up on the bridge.
Okay.
Could have been worse, I guess.
I mean, it's a sling. I
Yeah,
don't know
true.
that I would care even if it went down the pit.
You know what I really want? Is this actually the 5 feet? Yeah. I really want something that tells me how far they move when I move them. And I can't do token lock.
You mean like token lock? No.
Yeah, but it doesn't. For me, it doesn't work. So. All right. The big one is much slower than the small one. Eeny, meeny, miny. Hey, Rothbert. It's coming right for you.
Oh, noes. All right. I'll act when he gets here.
Yep. This one's been kind of like going along the wall and making its way down to ground level. This other one is starting to like spin a web to dangle down. Rothbert. Yeah, it's fine. You could go now.
Okay.
It's like coming down, and you're, I guess, spatting at it as it gets down into.
So he was medium, right?
Up and in him. Dude, I think you just squished that spider.
I learned after that last spider.
Actually, I think he was size small, but either way, he's dead.
So,
Sleepy spider?
yeah, but I can hold this spell. So my goal is to wait until it gets to a place where it's not going to take fall damage. Unless, like, if it would fall down the chasm, I would cast it, right?
You could do it right now. It's not going to fall.
Okay.
It's actually on the ground over there.
Okay, then I'm casting.
Fair enough. I believe you need to roll 2d4. I might be remembering wrong. Yeah, roll 2d4.
What?
The spider does not seem affected, but Clug falls asleep. Probably for the best.
Teeger fall asleep?
Nope. Nobody else. How does this huge thing only have 3 hit dice, though? Well, a little more than 3, but...
It's not huge, it's giant.
You're right, my bad. My bad. It's coming probably for Teeger, although... I'm gonna... move it to where it'll be... It seems very slow once it gets on the ground. Nope, that wasn't it. That did not delay. I'm just going to set its initiative where it needs to be. Teeger can take another shot, though. This thing's, like, coming at him, but, I'd say you could probably also choose to back up if you'd rather do that than shoot. You feel like you could probably outpace it. Given that Teeger is 2
Teeger
attacks.
can move and shoot in the same round.
Oh. Well, there you go. That's
Yeah,
you,
he'll move
Eric,
back.
by the way.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to decide what he would do. Yeah, he'll move back at least some and then get the second shot in.
You probably push Clug in front of him.
Well, did Clug actually go unconscious? No.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
then no, he wouldn't push him in front of him, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you're right. Just
He-
stand behind him. He doesn't need to push him.
True. Okay, and then I was... Dang it.
All you people with your minis turned the wrong way. Terrible.
Well, no,
Well,
I should have been turned.
Oh, that's
Most of the
true.
right
I threw my sling over there by accident. I'm over that way.
That's
way.
right. Release the stone, not the sling.
Oh, I'm feeling lucky here. Yeah, okay.
Man.
It didn't matter what called shot I did on that one. Okay, I don't feel as bad on that then.
Hey, Basil. Spider's trying to bite you. Hey, Basil. Spider bit you right in the shoulder. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. So, Al, this giant
Are you telling me that the poisonous bite is potentially poisonous?
spider bites down on you, it sinks into your hide armor, and does not penetrate through it.
Does he see spider poison like dissolving his armor?
I don't know that it's acid, but It's definitely some juicy mandibles there. I like Fain's plan of just hang out back here.
Well, now that it's got a target, I can run around to the back of it. I wanted to get all the goblins here.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? Basil, are you doing anything? As the spider tries to eat you?
I'm deciding. I think this is what I will do.
Try to take a crit so you can get in great honor.
Yeah. Just make the poison save. That's the important part.
You get honor if you die.
True. You lose it if you come back, though. Teeger's up.
Yep. We'll be a little bit more cautious this time.
Fain's planning out his 2 segments of movement.
Yeah, right about 2 segments, yeah.
Hey.
And this is technically large on size. Oh wait, doesn't matter for him.
This is large, yes. Man, just think of the day I coded up where it rolls out automatically.
It'll be awesome.
Well, then it'll be one more thing we can stare at to try to decide if it's working right or not. Also, Leland. Oh, that dagger goes somewhere.
Yeah.
Here, I'll help. I missed.
And pass on him now. Okay.
Fain's starting his circle routine.
Yeah, it might be just over 2 segments.
We can call it 2. It's close enough. Basil's magic missile goes off, it looks like. I think. Your 3rd level, so that's 2 missiles, I believe. Not bad. Pew pew. So it's trying to chomp on your shoulder, and you whip a spell off at it, and make a big couple oozing wounds on its abdomen, right next to the arrows, I guess. And then it tries to bite you. In the head. All right.
But I need that.
What's that?
I need that.
You need that 3 damage?
No, I need that head.
Oh. Hey, make a save versus poison.
Okay.
All right.
I would mulligan if I had a mulligan.
If you had it, you should be getting a +1 that for some reason you're not getting, which would still fail, but I'm curious why your ring is not giving you a +1.
Well, my ring should give me a +1, and my I picked the D20 dice as my dice. So I should get a +1 from that, right?
All right then. Then that should make it. I don't know. Is this effect not on you for the save? You are wearing the ring right now, right?
Oh God, it better be.
You rolled an 11 though, unless it changed the target rather than the. Maybe it did that. Let's figure out what your target's supposed to be. 13. What if I roll it for you? Huh. It's not doing modifiers. What if I do it this way?
Yeah, I see ring ring of friendly defense equipped.
Yeah, I don't know why that's not. Let me just make it a separate. I don't. Maybe something's broken. I'll have to look into later why that's not working. You should have made your save though. As a result of that, let me double check. We might have just made all your saves one better because you're D20 thing.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we did that or not.
We did, as a matter of fact. So you missed by
so I
one.
missed by one. Ooh.
All right. Anyway, it hurts. It burns. Meanwhile, Fain.
I think we can stop the poison by cutting off the affected part. So this is an unarmed but with a spear attack. Bam! Oh. Well, at least he won't know I'm there.
You should have had a +2, but you still missed somehow.
So, again, because I'm using a weapon, but not really, it gets weird.
Mhm.
I'm not taking my offhand attack, but with melee attacks, like hand-to-hand attacks, I get 3 attacks per 2 rounds. Do I get that with improvised weaponry or no?
Yeah. I think improvised weaponry is just your monk attacks. You just happen to be holding something. It's like rather than hitting them with your open fist, you're hitting them with whatever's in your hand. But you're doing your fist dance. It's like otherwise it's almost flavor, except in the rare case where it matters.
Oh, really? All right.
The big spider. Hard to hit. Hard to hit in a way that hurts it, I guess. Those are also some pretty bad rolls. Good observation check, though, Dave.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why that rolled.
Teeger sinks another one into the spider. Hey, Basil. Yeah, the fight's gone out of you. You're feeling weak-kneed, and basically you collapse to the ground. You're still conscious and alive at the moment, but you're effectively out.
Okay.
Although, it does not feel like it's done getting bad for you. So the spider had sunk its fangs down into Basil. I guess got him right in the top of the head or something. Probably injected like back of his neck or something. Basil collapses to the ground and the thing just ignores him and probably turns towards Teeger at this point, since I think Teeger's actually been putting a few arrows in it.
Yep.
I'm not sure anyone else has hit yet. Teeger. It looks mad.
Okay.
Man, what is going on with Teeger?
Wrong person planning.
Actually, Adam was missing a lot last session, if I remember right. Or maybe it was 2 sessions ago. The ghoul fight. A noble effort.
Yep.
I kill it.
Okay.
Well, I hit it at least. That's a good start. Right in the foot.
Yeah.
Top of the
Yeah.
Spider foot.
And I'm 20 strength at the moment, so that's good.
That is good.
Should do that a second time.
It is still my turn.
Hey. Congratulations on not fumbling. Well, it was looking at Teeger, but after it just got kicked pretty hard in the back, given that you're right there, it just turns and
Maybe it just tripped. You don't know.
and tries to eat you instead. I don't know who I'm changing targeting for, but it's clearly not the spider.
I jump up to the ceiling real quick.
Right.
Like
There we
that.
go. Holy
Out of
cow.
range.
What the?
I jump up to the ceiling to dodge.
Yeah.
My monk powers.
Well, let's find out if that happens. No.
Hit exactly.
This is,
In the head, because that's where he hits. Wow, just imagine if you had armor.
I have robes. They soak a point. Clearly never been hit before.
Are you
They
actually
broke
wearing them?
Probably.
They broke years ago.
Hey, you should give me a poison save.
I'll just go ahead and do that again. Unless, monks have some sort of ignore poison rules that I don't remember.
I don't think so. They might actually later.
Even better.
You got closer.
It was better.
Does that help me in mechanically?
No. Other than didn't I have a rule you can spend 10 honor and add a whole die?
Oh, did you?
I don't remember now.
I thought we were still doing effectively you can spend honor to add roll to a roll.
I think I said you could. I think I said you could add it after, but only if you did a full 10. You couldn't do partial.
Yes.
Because otherwise it's too easy to be like, I was off by 1. Let me just spend 2 honor. Yeah, I made it. I guess I could go for Al too.
Well, is my honor die what it is before I spend the 10 honor?
Yes.
And it gives itself a +1?
Yes.
So I would have just a 1 in 8 chance of fucking this up. I don't want to be like Alan. Who knows what'll happen? It could do 2 damage. Who knows?
You don't have some sort of magic ring that's not giving you a save bonus, but should, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I've got an amulet, but I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's up to you. And Al,
Well, I did.
Retroactively, if you want to spend 10 honor, you can. For you, it'd be guaranteed success at that point since you were off by 1. But whether or not you want to tank your honor in that manner, up to you.
I have faith in my party to be able to overcome any problems that might come from this poison.
Sounds like Al doesn't want to play Hackmaster anymore.
Well, Fain doesn't die. I mean, doesn't get poisoned.
I'm not in great honor anymore, but just barely.
There you go. Just get a big crit again.
I do have a question. Am I feeling like I'm going to pass out at all?
Yeah, probably.
All right. So before I do that, I say the code word to make Teeger invisible.
Nice.
So I'm going to be blind, fellas. Code word.
Here. Oh man, I don't see it on your. Whatever. I'll just make him invisible myself.
Oh, I thought
Oh.
great honor started at 40. It starts at 41. That's dumb.
Teeger is suddenly invisible. Basil is suddenly blind. All right. Spider did its thing. Rothbert.
All right.
Simultaneous with it chomping on Fain. You get +2 to hit, by the way.
Oh,
Didn't even need it.
And
It's
it
a size large. Well, that wasn't as good as your last hit, but
Was not enough.
Well, I'm as things go up in size, my damage goes down.
Okay.
I don't get any sort of plus for me being invisible, do I? It's more that it would have massive negatives attacking me.
Yes.
Okay.
You would get a -4 to attack you, and I'd have to decide if it could even know where you were.
Fair enough. I forgot to turn video on after I finished eating. Let me do that real quick. Okay. Okay. We'll just do one last called shot at the body.
Are you visible again now?
Up and in. He does. He becomes visible as the arrow flies out, and Basil also becomes not blind.
Hey,
There we go.
he thresholded.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go.
And it has 2 hit points left.
I was going to say,
Well,
it
at
only
this
matters for the
point-
round. We need to kill it.
At this point, I don't necessarily need to roll this out. It's got 2 hit points, and it's thresholded. It is only for a round. As long as someone's hitting it, you're good. Fain, are you hitting it, or are you running away?
I thought Fain was down.
No.
I'm gonna kill it.
He
spent
forced
honor.
That's
he spent honor
It's
to
another
make the save.
turn.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to
I kill it.
skip the rolling. You guys kill it. Basil's frothing at the mouth a little bit and seems to be kind of going into convulsions, but he's still semi-conscious. His eyes are moving, and he can probably croak out a few words here and there. It seems like it's getting bad, and time is limited though.
All right.
I don't know that the party has any capability to do anything about it, but now's your chance if you do.
I'll use shit.
That probably won't work.
None of my first aid stuff would work for this.
It's really too bad it was in your head. So I'd love to just cut off one of your arms.
Think of all the unknown potions you have.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 unknown potions. What would anti-venom be? Yellow?
Break him out. Just let him pick among colors.
Yeah, maybe you'll get a beneficial potion missability result.
I got light blue, orange,
Do they have those?
pale yellows, a
I don't
purple,
know.
3 reds,
Oh,
a
man,
yellow, and a yellowish red.
Did I code in the potion miscability chart?
Ooh, and a green potion.
Sure did.
That's good, since I think we've used it twice in 20 years.
So you can get explosion, lethal poison, mild poison. Mild poison can't be
Maybe
mixed.
one poison could fight the other poison.
Counteract the other? Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much need a 100. Oh, even then, no.
Well, the first thing I'll do is I'll put a cure into him, or a heal.
Okay. Let me just go around. Rothbert's laying on hands. What's Fain doing?
Confirming the kill.
Wait, how did
You
this
did
thing
not
get-
heal the spider 15.
I was about to say, how did this thing come back?
Yeah, I targeted.
Whatever.
Whatever.
You didn't untarget it, I'm guessing.
I did.
Oh, well.
I think you healed both somehow because
He did. He had both targeted
Yeah.
somehow.
I might have targeted. I was having trouble when I was targeting Fain. I think some weird stuff was happening. Maybe I had you target the spider somehow.
I've got chalk. I could start doing the outline.
Let's see what Teegers get.
No.
I
I
can
am
start.
not doing that.
What?
The only thing that Teeger has, so he has a potion of healing, but you're casting a healing. He has some blood red and pale yellow mushrooms. That seems a bad plan. And he has a vial of red and silver liquid mixture that he made.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah! If this was a Sierra game, that would be the solution.
Wow. Sierra
Now,
game.
now, if Klug had been poisoned, maybe he'll go over and start waking Klug up, though.
So the heal didn't help Basil any, did it?
I mean, the wound on his neck closes up, but no, he's still kind of convulsing on the ground right now.
I'll look at him and say, "Hey, do you want me to try one of these potions?"
You can probably get out a yes or a no, but you're having a bad time.
Sure.
All right, Derek,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try the yellow potion in my inventory.
Mm-hmm. I see yellow, I see yellowish red, I see pale yellow, and I see pale yellow. Just pure yellow.
Straight up pure yellow.
Huh. Huh.
What? Did I just polymorph him into a spider?
No.
Now he's not affected by poison anymore?
That's how you save him,
And then-
Eric. You polymorph him into something immune to poison.
And then he immediately bites you in the neck. You fall over and start convulsing.
You've only poured a little bit into his mouth, and he starts gagging and spitting it out. You could keep dumping if you want. Certainly doesn't seem to be making him better, though.
Okay. I'll try the
And
I'll
you
try
don't.
the
You
pale
do not.
yellow.
You do not have to mark that potion off. I'll say you probably
Okay.
didn't use that much of it.
I'll try the pale yellow.
Oh.
They got to be different. I got
You-
two of them, and
you-
they're different ways.
You have two pale yellows, and
Fuck.
they are different.
I will try the smaller one.
Okay. So, you're dumping it into him. Let's say you've used maybe 10% of it. Let me add a note. And he actually maybe 20%. You probably don't notice right away. As he's drinking it, at least that's when he's not like spitting out, other than the froth coming out of his mouth and his shaking makes it kind of hard to get in. He begins to shrink. He's probably about 20% of the size. Sorry, he's probably 80% of the size he was. At that point, you can keep going, or you can say, "Nah, this isn't the one."
No, this is the
That'll-
one.
It'll just make the poison work faster.
Would you like to try the other potion?
So wait,
You
if
should
I
be
enlarge, does
enlarging
that
him,
slow
yeah.
down?
Should give us more time, I would think.
Fuck. The light blue one. Let's try that
I
one.
mean, this is an excellent way to test our potions anyway. So
All right. I gotta take.
Derek's laughing right now because I have no cure poison on me at all of these 11 potions.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
Are we
Okay.
getting some visibility here?
Hey, Al, I'm taking you to the room for a sec. So this light blue one he dumps in you, and don't tell him. But what's funny is well, I won't tell you. I will tell you. The other pale yellow he has actually will cure you. We'll see if he ends up using it.
Okay.
The light blue, like you're sitting there, you're frothing, like the world's going dark, you're shaking. However, you suddenly feel super smart. You feel 5 points of intelligence higher right now. So you're aware, almost in excruciating detail, of how your body is shutting down and everything bad that's happening to you. However, you're not in a position where you can communicate that to them. But I want to let you know what's happening.
Okay.
If somehow you live, that effect will last for a while. Just so you know.
Okay.
All right, I'll go back to the other room. You don't see a
Oh,
noticeable
level
effect
4.
from that one.
Fuck.
But that one, he
kinda-
gulped the whole thing down.
Well, I won't be having that anytime soon.
What was that, Derek?
He gulped that one down, but you do not notice.
Is everybody
you can't
dead?
tell what it might have
Everybody
done.
just die.
No, just you.
Can you hear us,
His
Dave?
computer is goofing again.
What? It's funny.
Is everybody here?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, as soon as you and Al came back in the room, it dropped everything. My bad.
All right, so you don't. It doesn't seem to hurt him or anything, but you don't really. You don't have a particular effect. Like you can't tell anything that happened.
At this point, we can dump every single one in his mouth. Is that what the party wants to do?
I don't.
I mean, if we're just going to carry him around and not get him identified ever, then it doesn't matter. But I don't know, like, as far as I recall, the poisons that have immediate onset are pretty fucking lethal.
Yeah. So you said the light blue did nothing discernible?
Right.
We got an orange one. Let's try that one.
And we're out of polymorphs.
I have one more chaotic transformation.
That would be like random, right?
No, I pick what creature gets turned into.
Do we know any creatures that are immune to poisons?
Spider poison?
Except for deadly spiders.
Do you use the? Do you use the orange one?
Yeah.
All right, Al. To the other room again. All right, so this one is a potion of polymorph self. So as this thing drinks down, or as you drink this thing down, or I guess it's poured down your gullet, you feel that you are able to change into anything you want.
So using my vast super intelligence,
Yeah.
I try to think of something that is immune to poison.
Let me look at the spell to see what your options are. It looks like you can change into pretty much anything. You do not run the risk of changing personality. No system shock roll is needed. Your equipment melds with you. You retain your mental abilities.
Do I...
I'm trying to think of what your character would know that he could turn into. Like, this literally says you could turn into, like, a slime. If you wanted.
Do I have any thought on how long it's going to last?
Well, with your hyper intelligence, you're guessing like an hour or so.
Okay.
You're also pretty sure you could end it on your own.
Oh, okay.
But once you turn back, it ends. I'm trying to think, what kind of things have you guys faced? You faced spiders, so you could try turning into a spider. Maybe they're immune to their own poison. You saw a weird tentacle beast. You could try to turn into that. Maybe that thing was. You saw a green dragon. You try turning into a dragon.
Is there space to turn into a dragon?
I mean, for you, sure. You might push some of your party members out of the way. Wizard changed into an owl could fly, but his vision would be human. Change into a black pudding would enable movement, but not the pudding's acid. So, I'd have to, it's weird. Because, like, if you turned into something that literally, like, poison couldn't affect due to biology, not because of, like, some magical defense they have, but, like, let's say you turned into a black pudding, for example. I don't imagine poison can hurt you because, you don't have blood at that point. You know what I mean? So is there anything maybe along those lines you guys have faced?
What about a skeleton? Because, like, we faced that skeleton where when we pulled the sword and it became awake.
I gotta decide now if I think you can turn into undead with this. I think you can turn. I think you're going to turn into a skeleton, but you won't technically be undead, which is weird. But I think we'll do that. I think if you're pure bones, I don't know how you could possibly be poisoned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Whether or not when you turn back into someone who still has the poison in them, you're not sure.
Gotcha.
And let me double check what the duration is, because that seems more relevant given that last bit. And I will say, with your friggin' like 23 intelligence now, you've got a very, very good idea of how that would work duration-wise. Orange potion. 2 turns per level. You think you've got about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe like 2 to 3 hours.
As a skeleton.
Yep, to figure out some other way to deal with this. You're pretty sure the poison will be back. Like, when you turn back, you're going to turn back into the same state you were. Although you do know, not that you're wounded right now, but polymorphing does close some wounds during the change. But you think the poison in you will still be there. So now I should have told you that he had one, but well.
Yeah, I won't.
You won't be the one pulling it out of his backpack anyway. Okay, I'm going to put you back in the other room. No. Are you going with skeleton?
Yeah.
Andrew left. I'm going to... I'll talk for a minute. Just stay quiet for the first minute to see what they do.
Okay.
Although you will be able to speak, so I guess jump in a moment.
Eat him.
At some point, I may get them from you, yeah.
Andrew, are you still there? We lost Andrew.
Did you guys just die again? God damn it.
From your perspective, yes.
Andrew's gone too. All right, well, we'll wait till everyone's back.
Okay.
Oh, I need to...
Kind of feel bad for Dave that he moved into a place that has such crap internet.
All right.
All right. Al, I had forgotten to roll on potion miscability, but I did. So all the stuff we talked about is still valid. It could have been that you exploded instead, but...
Right.
Hello again, Andrew.
Hello, I want to be cool like Dave.
Dave, are you back too? He lost it again as soon as we came back. Well, so Rothbert pours an orange potion down his throat now. Down Basil's throat. And Basil his body starts like the flesh starts melting off his bones. And hey, Dave,
That
there.
should take care of the poison.
Like the flesh just starts actually disappearing, like it's going into the bones almost. And all that's left is a like a naked skeleton. His gear's gone and everything, and there's just a skeleton laying there. But it's oddly like the skeleton moves. And Basil, feel free to.
Hey
talk.
guys, how's it going?
Rothbert, what did you do?
Is this guy undead? I'm going to use my massive knowledge of undead.
I don't feel undead.
I mean,
He's
skeletons
a
are
walking
typically
skeleton.
He is talking to you though.
So,
I was really wondering what could be taking so long in that other channel.
so
He has a slight British accent now.
I feel a lot smarter right now.
What?
Just so you know.
He's probably using big words.
Yeah, big, flowery words.
I'm looking at him real strange, because if he's undead, I'm going to have to end him.
How much experience is he worth?
So I believe that the last potion you gave me allowed me to polymorph myself. So I tried to come up with something that would not be affected by the poison. So this was something that we have faced when we faced the skeleton that had the sword or whatever it was, that when we pulled it, it came alive. And so that was the first thing I thought of. So I just became a skeleton. Now I think I've got about like 2 hours like this, maybe 3, based on my super awesome knowledge now, until I revert back, and then I don't think the poison's going to be solved. So, need a plan. What's that? You were breaking up, Dave.
Oh, sorry. Leland's the polymorph expert. What does he think?
In what regard?
Is that such a thing that could happen?
Unlikely? Possible, but
Are we
unlikely.
smart enough to solve this in 2 hours, given where we're at?
No, we'd have to leave. But I don't know if I want to take him back to the tavern. That might scare some people.
Goblinville sounds like a better place. Oh, wait, no.
Let's go. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, we can still fuck with the goblins.
The problem is that in 2 hours, we're not going to have a solution for this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I have slow poison, but that's not...
I do say I'm yelling this across the room because I didn't want to die in a potion explosion.
Tomorrow I could memorize slow poison, but that's not going to save him.
Well, if you're so smart, Mr. Skeleton Man, what you got any ideas?
I don't, but maybe super smart character me does. I mean, maybe they've got anti-venom at the inn or something.
Let's go back to Goblinville, send somebody up the stairs real fast back to the inn to see if they've got some anti-venom. You wanna run back to the inn, Fain, since you're faster than the rest of us?
Sure.
All right. Is that the
Yeah,
plan?
Did you see Chato?
Oh, no, hold on.
Not Discord, but the game.
Did you message me?
No. But are you going over the bridge and leaving?
Oh,
Because there's a sling there.
so I
Oh, yeah, I go pick that up.
with my excellent memory, I seem to recall the lady at the inn does offer spell services, and she can neuralize poison. But I do recall her saying it'd be 1,000 gold, which I believe I have the gems and stuff for, so I can just, yeah.
Well, then let's head back.
Okay.
Yeah, can we get a robe on him or something?
Yes, I've got a robe.
So, what's your marching order to get out of here?
Basil's in the middle.
What's your plan? You going over the bridge and then going over this thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just going to use the door.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
we-
we could just use the door, yeah.
Yeah, someone call over and tell Baltar that we'll swing down and get him real quick in a bit.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And did you actually give Basil a robe in the meantime? Because
Yes. He is
Okay.
He is covered, hopefully sufficiently.
Hey, Fain. Or Rothbert. Or Lelion.
Yep.
Or Teeger. Who's going first?
I can go first. Should we hit him with my... You should hit him with that mace, Dave, and see if it does more damage than it should.
And just in case life smite him at the same time. He's probably undead at this point, since, not how Polymorph.
I don't feel undead.
Well, if he's intelligent undead, he should fucking hate you. So,
It's true.
so either he's not undead, or he's not intelligent.
are we just doing normal party marching order, but maybe flip Fain and Basil? So it's Rothbert, Basil, Fain,
Yeah.
Leland, Teeger.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
I'm going first. Let's go.
Rothbert, Fain. Was Basil still in the
Nope.
middle or no?
Rothbert, Basil, Fain.
Okay. Well, Rothbert, shocking to you, I'm sure, is that as you're crossing the bridge, honestly, do you guys go across one at a time, or do you all go together?
One at a time, probably.
Yeah, okay. And you're going out the door? Going through the door?
Yep.
Okay.
Somebody woke up Clug.
Yep.
Yeah, I said Teeger was doing that for a while.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are all going across. Let me get you over
Why
there.
did you roll an attack at him, though?
Clug? Oh, you'll see. Clug's probably the one in the rear, right?
No.
Well, with Teeger, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah. A spider scuttles up from the underside of the bridge after you've all passed and basically chomps down on Clug from behind. Wait. There he is. It's not the giant one. But it
Okay.
Actually, let's see if it hits him or hurts him. Clug makes his saving throws. I don't know what the rest of you are all complaining about. So yeah, it kind of it skittered up really quick from the underside of the bridge and just took a bite at him. Looks like it was hoping maybe to drag him off, but that didn't happen. Yeah, you can roll initiative. You just see the one. You're guessing at most there could be 2 or 3 more under there if they were really all stacked under the bridge, but that seems unlikely.
Yeah, let's just go. We don't have time for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll hold the door. You guys keep going through.
Is everybody moving except Rothbert? Because I don't need initiatives if that's the case.
Oh, yes. Teeger was going to grab Clug and yank him across the bridge the rest of the way.
Okay, that's probably good because Clug's a little slow. The spider takes a couple steps like it's trying to follow. It sees you guys moving quickly. It saw that Clug didn't just, become paralyzed or dead immediately, and it, after a few halting steps, it just scuttles back under the bridge. So at that point, if you're leaving, you can leave.
All right. We run over and we get Baltor on the way out, I guess.
Okay. All right, so you guys are headed to... Man, this is the time for me to finally get those Wandering Monster rolls. Uh-huh. See? See? It happens. It happens sometimes. It's maybe a boring one, though.
Met a unicorn.
Treasure map.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, well... It's, it can't be the encounter it was because, yeah.
We killed all the halflings.
They're dead. Would have been a great time for
We didn't
Ross
kill
Kelly
all
to
the
come back.
halflings.
Yeah, Ross Kelly's not in that group, though. He's a different encounter.
Yeah.
All right, well, you get back through, and I guess those goblins that had been working on getting the rat out of the trap, you just see them dragging it back to their Goblinville. And
Nice.
you pick up Baltor, you head up the stairs. No problem. You get up top. And you head back to the inn.
Yeah.
As you pass those city gates in the north, you know how they've got some guys from the inn, but like man the towers there. I don't know if you remember that, but they do.
Mm-hmm.
They give you very queer looks. What with a robed skeleton walking with you, but then they just kind of shrug and ignore it.
Those great guards.
Well, they recognize the rest of you. However, when you get to the actual inn, the guards there stop you when they see you.
Sure.
They don't call you your party by name, though, because they don't know what the hell your party's name is. At this point, it's been about 45 minutes, by the way. I don't.
All right, we'll tell them that we're going inside to get the healer to see if she can neutralize this poison that's happened to our friend here and turn him into a skeleton.
Poison turned him into a skeleton?
Yeah, I'm not going to get too deep into the explanation.
As best we can figure, yes.
I'm not going to get too deep into this explanation with the guards.
How about you wait outside here and one of us will go in?
Fine.
Sure.
Well, Estelle comes out. Kronos comes out with her. A few more guards come out with her, although they don't seem terribly nervous. And she looks at Basil and she's like, "Well, I can't cure death."
He was poisoned, and the only way we had to stave off the poison was to polymorph him into something that wouldn't react to the poison. So, can you cure or can you neutralize poison?
Oh yeah, sure, for a price, yeah.
What's the price? And then if we got like an hour and 15 minutes, I can haggle.
We don't like him that much.
Prices are posted on the sign behind the bar. I'm sure you've seen them. 1,000 gold.
And I look over at the skeleton. And he says he's got that. It's just gonna pop back out of him when he polymorphs.
Well, that's okay. I don't think I can cure him till he polymorphs anyway.
I agree.
Unless you want me to dispel magic, but that's an extra 700 gold.
No, that's fine. So it should probably be about another hour before he comes out of this. We think.
I do believe I can cancel the effect myself when we're ready.
Well, I asked her what she needs to be ready then.
Let me see. Luckily, this is one of the ones she keeps memorized.
However, I am a little concerned about when I unpolymorph, me being able to pay you what, before I lose all my faculties, essentially, from the poison.
She looks around. She looks around at you guys,
We
and
got money.
Yeah, we'll cover it in the meantime if that's an issue.
she says the magic. She sees the magic items, sticking out of your backpacks and shit, like spears and shit. And she's like, "You guys are good for it, and if not, we'll deal with that when it happens." So yeah, let me check to see if that spell actually just neutralizes it, or if there's a save or what. Oh, the reverse spell just flat out kills you. That's cool. All right, so this skeleton suddenly has flesh grow over its bones again, and he immediately collapses to the ground, twitching and frothing again. Although, I don't think there were any wounds left on his body, so I guess there's nothing to close up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Polymorph. A lot of judgment calls going on here, but either way, she lays hands on him, and after a moment, he stops frothing. He still sounds annoyingly British. So congratulations, Basil. You're not dead right now.
Excellent. I deduct 1,000 worth of gems.
Very well. Pleasure doing business with you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Don't
Give
get
the guard-
poisoned. Don't get poisoned again today.
Yeah, give the guards a big thumbs up. Like, we're all better now. No skeletons running around. Well,
Hey, Al, give me a charisma check. Yeah. Okay. Balthor's eyeing you sideways for a little bit, but then eventually he calms down, Balthor seems like he's getting more and more done with all this shit with you guys, though.
I don't see why he doesn't have to do anything.
I mean, I talk to him. I tell him next time we're in the main town, we can, I can find someone else to adventure with us for a while.
He doesn't have to do much, but he also doesn't get paid much.
I don't really understand what he does.
He holds a torch.
Whatever.
Well, back before he had continual light, he had more purpose. He's slowly becoming clued into the fact that his role in your party is to be eaten by the surprise spider ambush. All right, so Basil's
Cleric made it through just fine.
Yeah, somehow. Well, that reminds me, he's hurt.
He did just get bitten by a poisonous spider.
Apparently, Clug has a potion of healing. Wait, Clug only has 10 hit points? Oh, poor guy. Clug's probably been limping this whole time, then. He's at 2/3 of his health. Man, what does he have? He's got tuxedo, yeah. 10 lamp oils, okay. A whistle, yep. Potion of healing. And a bunny. Can't forget the bunny. Wait, he doesn't have that bunny anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, did you make him a new one? I feel like you did, but am I remembering?
Yes.
What was the new one?
The spider?
Okay, it was right at the end of the last session.
Yeah. Yeah, I turned one of the spiders into a bunny and told him not to lose this one this time.
Yeah, this one, he seems less enthralled with this one, but in fact, he seems kind of mad at this one. especially after you just got bit. All right. So there you are. You're at the inn. Basil is miraculously alive.
If we're going back in there to that particular section, I think we should probably wait till I can memorize slow poisons.
Oh, I had forgotten something too. One sec.
Yeah, I think it would also be good for me to have some more fireballs, since the sleep didn't do a ton.
I think we're getting to the point.
Little Dave.
About the only thing we're going to manage to do with sleep is put Clug down.
I guess when he polymorphed back to himself, he was normal size instead of small too. So I guess that's good.
Yeah.
And I don't know how like polymorph works with enlarge. If you get enlarged and then you're polymorphed, are you an enlarged version of the Fain, or like is it just take precedence because you polymorphed? I don't know.
Well,
I hate polymorph, man.
Questions here.
I hate polymorph.
Does that mean I can polymorph into something, a larger version of the thing I intend to polymorph into?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he was a slightly short skeleton for about an hour.
All right, I'm all for resting up the night.
In the other channel, we were going through. It's only 8 in the morning, but that's fine.
Oh.
In the other channel, we were going through, okay, what sort of creatures have you encountered that you could know to turn into? And Green Dragon was one of the options.
Just wasn't positive if it'd be immune to poison or not. So I said,
or if you pick that ability up.
Yeah, or and then also size concern.
I think you wouldn't. I kind of ended up making the call, like if it's some sort of like special defense, you don't. But if you're a skeleton, you literally don't have the ability to be poisoned, what with the lack of blood and whatnot. So that was kind of how we arrived at that.
All right.
And I decided he was somehow a living skeleton. I don't know what that would be, but he did not have the undead property. Because I don't want it to go the other way.
It would have been awesome if he did. Because he still could have been friendly, but just hate Rothbert, and then we could have killed him anyway.
So, normally when you polymorph, form includes natural armor class due to skin toughness, but not due to quickness, magical nature, etc. Physical movement abilities, but not plane shifting, blinking, teleporting.
Yep.
And attack routines, but not petrification, breath weapons.
There was even an example of like turning into a black pudding, and it's like you could ooze under doors and stuff, but you wouldn't actually be acid. And it was like, I don't even... Okay.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
The whole thing's just a lot of judgment calls, and this is where we landed, so...
All right.
Okay.
That's cool. So do we want to hand wave the night?
That's fine.
All right.
You
Let
mark
me
off
change my...
some alcohol money.
How many of those slow poisons do you think we need?
How many people plan to go stand in front of spiders? They shouldn't.
Nobody plans on it. Oh man, they changed the calendar app.
All right, I've got, for second level spells, I've got slow poison, but I also have, I've been taking a silence and 2 cure moderates. Is that, should I drop any of that? What do you guys think?
Is the silence just in case we come across?
It's as much in case as the slow poison. It didn't seem like those smaller ones had poison, did they?
They had something.
People were making saves, but nobody failed one, so you don't know how potent it may or may not have been.
All right.
I mean, the whole idea that it's all or nothing's weird in the first place. Not all poisons are all or nothing, but...
All right, I'll take 2 slow poisons then.
I think in this sort of case, the poison's more like, did they manage to really inject it in you versus is your natural body immunity somehow just immune to poison for that particular bite, which doesn't make much sense. So it's It's more like, did they get enough in you before you shook them off or whatever? Hey, the summer solstice just began.
Awesome.
There's clear skies, a light breeze, and mild temperatures. I need to find a better weather app. It's been that way since late winter, I think. Are you going to heal Klug?
Shouldn't a night's sleep do that?
I don't know. That's 3 hit points, man.
Sure, I'll and he can stand next to somebody else so that they can follow through.
Lelion needs 1. You need 2. Fain needs... Oh, no? Well.
Can't be healed.
You can't be healed?
Not that one.
Not bad. Was it 1 or 2? I had already deleted it.
1.
Man, I don't remember what that's from.
Sleep should get that one, shouldn't it?
Hold on, let me check my note.
What was that from?
Oh, you're doing the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fixing shit.
That's fair. Was it 1 or 2? I had accidentally
1.
deleted it. 1. All right. Cool. I use restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. What kind of damage did you take that was not healable? Was that a crit?
No. Where is... Hold on, let me get things brought up so I can make this answer correctly. What did he just say today was?
Summer solstice.
Yeah, I need the date. The 1st. So, it will heal naturally the 2nd.
Okay.
The mantle thing.
But,
My cloak, the mantle of Fenth.
oh, right.
It can absorb damage instead of it hitting me, but it has a limit. I can repair that limit, but each hit point self-inflicted on the wearer, the mantle recovers 1 point of absorption. Such self-inflicted damage heals twice as slowly as normal wounds and cannot be healed by magic.
Okay.
Which, that's fine. I'll just be like 1 or 2 hit points down a time. Right? Me being down a hit point is whatever. I shouldn't be getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
If that tries to get the mantle back to a normal, or at least...
Right. So, I have a question on those rings. The ring you used, Al, that was, you went blind to make yourself...
No, there's two abilities in it.
Yeah, what is the other one?
I don't remember what the...
Defense. And then minus defense.
Just straight up AC loss for AC gain?
No. The upside is it casts shield on the other person. I don't remember exactly what the full downside was.
No.
But the upside is...
Or what? Like the
so
shield...
one was invisible blind and the other one was like you take an AC loss and they get an AC benefit.
Well, no, because it's the only reason that Teeger has shield on his sheet is because the other ability casts shield on you.
Oh.
If they take a negative of some kind.
And
shield is normally 5 rounds a level. So probably level 1, so probably 5 rounds.
Shield is what? Just you don't take damage from magic missile and that's it? What is shield? That's what I'm asking.
Negate magic missile. It's the normal shield spell. So negate magic missile provides equivalent of AC 2 against hand hurled missiles, AC 3 against small device propelled missiles, and AC 4 against all other attacks. And +1 bonus to saving throws against attacks that are basically frontal.
Okay. Would it be more beneficial to move that to one of our frontliners? If somebody in the back was willing to give up some AC?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm absolutely willing to give up my half. To however the party feels it makes sense.
Oh, Fain, do you think you'd benefit from a shield?
I'd be good. I don't soak any damage from armor, but
yeah,
I've got like a -1 already.
I think Fain having one of those rings would be good.
All right, I'll.
Does that actually equal a better AC for Fain?
Not usually.
Wait, what do you mean?
It puts it to a fixed AC value depending on the attack type.
Yeah, that might not help me at all.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
This is weird.
Well, I get a +1 saving throw to some things. but no, it probably doesn't stack with.
Okay.
The only reason Teeger didn't hit the shield effect last combat was it takes a round. So, because it's a full action to activate it, I believe.
Okay.
Right, Derek?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well then, it's not what I thought it was. Thanks.
I think you already said it, but it's -2 AC to the person triggering it, but it's the shield effect to the other. Honestly, if your AC is bad and you both do it, you both come out ahead. if it was Lelion and Lelion would benefit from it probably.
Definitely. I think even Basil does. What's Basil's normal AC?
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, according to the party sheet, Basil, Fain, and Lelion all have the same AC. And Teeger has a 1 AC? What?
He's got
I
really
have
good armor
weird-
and dex.
I've got weird monk bonuses that don't show up on there.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, he's wearing splint mail. I forgot that.
Does okay.
It'd be weird. Like your armor would still soak too, I think. If you were wearing armor and you had the shield, I don't know. Honestly, it gets weird.
Yeah, because it's just like a shield. If
It's
an
still
attack
there.
gets through it,
Yeah.
your armor's still there.
Yeah.
Just
So-
instead of being a bonus like a shield normally is, it's a fixed AC amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I meant like from the coding standpoint. I think it'll work.
yeah.
I think it'll work.
would it gives you an AC of 2, 3, or 4? Can you still use a shield on top of that, or is this the shield that just replaces all of your AC modifiers?
I don't think you should be able to use both.
Okay. Then would it be better if Basil and Lelion had it instead of Teeger?
Okay, I am not making that call for Adam tonight.
Okay. All right.
That's a fair conversation to have, but that should be with Adam's discussion since it's his item you're asking to give up at that point.
Okay. Well, he wasn't here. No.
I'm
How'd
not
it go?
setting that precedent, Dave. Fuck you.
Clug died. We got rid of all your goblins. We took most of your magic items away. And a poisonous spider bit you in the face.
But you have a really nice bow now. He would be happy. Okay. Next day then?
Yeah, next day.
All right.
The first day of summer solstice.
All right, then I guess we head on back in. Do we want to head to the same place, Spiderville?
That's the only place I know of to go other than up to the baboon /
Well, we could always go take on the Priestess Set.
Okay, there is that too. Okay, that was all clear.
I can help you with a list if it helps.
Yeah, at some point we're just going to run over the Beastmen, right?
I mean, I thought we came to an agreement with them, so I was going to abide by it. Why?
Okay.
I will. You guys are free to do whatever you want, but I will repeat what I said before we even started the module. This is a huge dungeon. If you try to completely clear everything, you will never finish. And there are a lot of things that would just be probably boring ass fights if you do it just to do it. There's a lot of beastmen there. Maybe you'd get good shit out of it. Maybe there's a reason you want to fight them. That's fine. But if you're doing it just because, hey, it's the module and it's something to go do, trust me, there's other shit you could go do.
All right.
Plus, if we trade with them enough, maybe they'll let us in normally. And then we won't have to kill them for everything.
Yeah. Okay.
You just got to make sure that one guy who survives can't see you and ID you.
To be completely fair, they attacked it before we could even say anything to stop them from doing it.
There was that secret door we couldn't get into.
That secret door we couldn't get into.
Right after we killed the mechanical dragonfly.
Oh, yeah.
That's in the...
It's
Beastman area that we said no, I thought.
No, it was north of it. They
No, we had to cross the... Where's the right book?
We
They had
killed the
basically
floating
said
jellyfish stuff. We killed the floating jellyfish, and we found a door.
you do have to climb that one barricade. That's true.
Which I thought was there. That was the point we said we wouldn't cross anymore.
That might be
Okay.
fair.
Okay.
I was gonna say they had said at one point, like the point at which you trigger the alarm, like
They definitely said that
You're
was their
fucked up.
area, but I
Yeah.
thought the agreement we came to was the barricade.
Okay.
Because that's also why that's where the goblins now go to trade with them.
All right. I'm cool with that.
so.
So we're heading back to
I'd say head back to where we were. There's the statue to mess with.
Goblin Town and Spiderville. And wait, which
Yep.
statue? The main one at the entrance?
Do what?
Oh no,
No,
the
the one that the spider thing was at.
yeah. Let's go do the spider thing.
Sorry, did we? Is it next day?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember my
Alright.
spells.
Yeah.
All right, so it's probably about, assuming you leave early, it's about 7:30 in the morning. You get to. I'll just put you back on the map.
We need to do anything to try to clear out whatever might be under the bridge.
I'm gonna take a particular interest in what's under the bridge.
I'm going to assume you guys kind of like shine a light under there and get a really good look, and there is nothing there right now. Is Baltor coming with?
Yeah.
Actually, for that matter, I'm going to need some climb checks. Although, really, you just need to not roll a 96 through 100. I got the
And
NPCs.
Climb is what? Where's that?
Just percentile.
Yeah, just
If you don't have the skill, percentile.
It was an easy enough climb with what you guys have that unless you're in heavy armor,
And
you pretty
we
much
tie
can't
off
fall.
and yeah.
If you're in heavy armor, then there's a chance when you fail you can fall. I was going to look up what the heavy armor modifiers were. I didn't, so we're still going with 95 for now. Because you guys are
And
being
at the very
super...
least, yeah, but for both Teeger and Lelion, someone ties off and holds on while they're crossing, because...
Assuming you guys are going very slow and very safe. You tied off, you had double rope, so you could use hands and use feet.
Yep. Yeah.
I think we're good. Fain didn't roll, because he's a terrible
Would you
person.
like me to roll?
Yeah, I want you to fail.
I wasn't wearing any armor.
I still want you to fail, because it's embarrassing for you.
Hmm. Take whatever that is.
Okay.
Bam.
You made it. You didn't even need the ropes. All right. The spider bodies are gone. The webs are, still burned away. And you actually notice back here, now that there's no webbing in the way, and you can shine your light and whatnot, you're not sure how you would get to it exactly, but you can see like a door set into the wall back there.
Like back here?
Like, yep, right there.
Huh.
It had been well concealed by the webbing, but having been burned away, you can now make out the outline. It blends a little bit, but Rothbert spotted it.
Is it a door in like a sheer cliff face?
Yeah, it's not like to be fair, it's not like a wooden door like all these other ones. It definitely looks like some sort of like built into like not fully secret door, but definitely kind of like camouflaged back there.
One might say a concealed door.
Perhaps a lot less concealed now that the webs are out of the way. But yeah, it was a pretty easy passive secret door roll for you. That might be another way to put it.
Hmm.
You don't have to deal with that right now. I just want to let you know that's there.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's a statue here. There's 3 doors. There's no spider bodies at all. Oh, wait, hold on. And the goblins say they had an uneventful night.
I make sure that I'm checking out the ceiling, watching for that.
Yeah.
Because there's at least one spider that we didn't take care of.
There's also this entire chasm here to occupy attention as well.
So that was you said an easy concealed door?
With the spider webs gone, you didn't have too much trouble seeing it now.
Okay.
I didn't tell you at the time because, you were kind of focusing on the spiders. You probably didn't notice it right then, but now that you're back and you get a good look.
Is that like the end of the crevice, or does it keep going?
It narrows beyond a point that you would. Yeah, it's the end. We'll say it's the end. I don't want you to start casting shrink spells just to make me draw shit that's not there. So yeah, that's the end. I mean, probably technically it does go a little further as it narrows, but you can tell it more or less ends. I need to make sure Fain is not strengthened anymore, unless you're recasting that.
I will be, but it'll be a new amount.
Okay.
Everyone might want to look at their own effects and just make sure they don't have anything going that.
Where is Fain?
Shouldn't be.
I have acrobatics and a blood alcohol content of 4.
Even when he wakes up in the morning, Basil still seems very British.
Awesome.
It's a great time to learn some new spells, Basil.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Basil's got a 99% learn chance. He's immune to level 1 through 5 illusions now.
Does that mean he's going to catch all the secret doors too?
Probably means if he walks to that one room with the illusionary wall, he'd just be like, yup.
All right.
See right through that shit.
Let's try the north door. I'll give it a listen.
Well, hold on.
Wait, yeah, okay.
Had we looked at the statue at all?
I don't know. I can give you the description. I like I gave you the description. I don't know that you played with it at all.
Does it have arms that move?
Do you try moving one?
Yes.
I believe. Okay, let me check the statue description again. I believe it's in a sitting position. Let's see.
As Dave goes and stands on top of the pin.
No, I'm
No, he's
I'm
not.
looking at it.
He's
Sorry.
close.
There we go.
He's really close there. 15-foot tall statue of Thoth with a baboon head. Let's see. It's carved out of basalt or basalt. I don't know how you pronounce
Basalt.
that. Basalt.
Bath salt. Yeah, pretty much.
He's squatting with his knees drawn up to his chest. His arms are bowed, and his paws rest on his knees. So he's kind of in a squatting, sitting.
Oh, okay. Then no,
studious
the arms
position.
probably don't move.
They actually do.
Oh, well then.
They rotate up in probably a weird. Like they don't extend, but they
He's
keep
doing lat
bent.
raises.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
However, how or what are you? How are you determining that? Like, what are you moving? Into what position? We'll say you gave it a little tap and you notice it moves, but you kept it right back down. So right now you know it moves, but you don't have to commit to anything.
I mean, the bigger issue is I don't want necessarily everyone standing right around it if we do stuff. Rothbert, are you going to move it, or do you want me to?
I'll move it.
Okay.
I don't know if you looted this before or not. You might have, but now that you guys are up here really close to the statue, you actually see a skeleton back in this corner. Like
I
an
think we
old
looked
skeleton.
at it. I don't remember what it had on it.
It had a rotted backpack, some platinum coins, and a... Well, go check it out. Check it out again, and then...
Yeah, go check it out again. Did it have a spell book? Is that where Teeger has this spell book from?
It did. That must be it. Yep.
Because Teeger has a spell book for some unknown reason.
Yeah, I thought it was weird when he took it and no one complained. No, I'm remembering that. Okay, never mind. Skeleton's still there, though. Obviously
Okay.
looted now. What does Fain get? 7 strength?
Yes.
That's better than 4. Just going to take
Try
the duration
straight
off.
out and then straight up, Dave, as much as straight out and straight up work.
Yeah.
Fain strength for, is it 5 hours?
Yep.
Okay.
I move the arms, Derek.
Well, which arm and how?
Do they move together? Are they separate? Do they do the same positions kind of thing, where they'll kind of stop in one position and then keep going if I push farther?
Probably. But
Okay.
which arm are you starting with? Because you can only find out how far they go by actually trying.
The left.
All right, you're moving the left arm.
It's left.
So it starts out where it's resting on his knee. It seems like you can kind of get it where it's like here, like raised, and then you can have another one where it actually goes up and covers the eyes. So you kind of have 3 positions for both arms.
Okay. Down, out, and up. All right. And moving that one did nothing?
Well, I don't know. Where are you moving it to?
I move just the left to out.
So basically the middle position.
Yep.
Yeah. You think you like hear a faint grinding coming from the base of the statue, but nothing happens that you can tell.
Okay. I'll go ahead and put that arm up to its head.
Ah. Okay. One moment.
What?
One sec. Did it get real dark?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, it got real dark. Just like poof.
Okay.
You guys all have like magic light going, right?
Continue. I have magic, yeah.
He has magic. I have a lantern.
And do you have the lantern going?
Yes.
Your lantern is burning strong, so let me do this differently.
No flicker.
Yeah.
Effectively, you just need to cancel the amulet of continual light on him for the moment,
Yeah,
right?
well, I can turn that off real quick.
Well, honestly, on anybody who has one.
I think he's the only one that has one.
Everybody, yeah, I'm the only one with magic light. Everybody else has regular.
Okay. Why is it so bright in here, then? Is this room lit?
Maybe.
No idea.
It is like super bright, though.
Teeger's not holding the light. Clug is, but...
Baltor has a hood and lantern.
Yeah, and Clug does.
Yeah, maybe it's just all them. Okay, I don't know. Either way, you're now lit by like lanterns and... Does Baltor normally have his light out, Al?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we found his purpose.
I pull the arm back down. Rest it on the knee.
It is... Yeah, you hear that grinding, like that faint grinding noise from the base again. Your continual light does not come back on. You think it may have been dispelled.
All right. I will try the right arm. I'll move it up to middle.
Dave's just almost edging over that pin. All right, so the left arm is in the middle, and you're raising the right arm.
I put the left arm back down. Now I'm
Okay.
raising the right arm.
To the middle?
To the middle.
All right. the wall slides open to the north here.
Okay.
And you hear like a popping noise. And suddenly you see description of this thing. This ibis-headed creature. I mean, it looks a lot like a representation of Thoth. Pop into being. It's about man-sized. It's not actually holding a sword, despite the icon there. That was the closest. It's got kind of like a bird head. That was the closest mini or closest token I had. It just like pops into being and immediately starts marching towards Rothbert.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
I'll push the arm back down.
Very well. You start pushing the arm back down. How about the rest of you?
Nothing yet.
This thing's marching out after him? Oh, sorry.
I'm prepping a fireball spell, I guess, is what I'll do.
Okay.
But I'm not going to shoot right away.
Bringing it online.
So this thing pops into being and is marching towards Rothbert. What's it carrying, though?
Nothing.
Anything?
It just seems to have like clawed hands and a beak. It's kind of like a bird man thing. Looks a lot. I mean, you don't think the god Thoth has appeared, but it's definitely something in his image.
It's probably cool because Thoth is cool. Let's talk.
Teeger will yell out for it to stop, though. He won't fire yet.
So it comes about here, and right about the time Teeger yells stop, he's just starting to say the word, and it actually stops. Anyone else do anything before I go on? No. All right.
No.
And
I'll make sure my Thoth holy symbol is out and visible.
It lets out a shriek that's not only like massively loud, but it sounds like nothing you've ever heard. It doesn't sound like of this world. You all like immediately clap your hands over your ears. And I need save versus petrification from everybody? Probably. I can't draw circles because the shit breaks. Wow, that was not what I wanted at all. That drawing. Your drawing, there we go. Yeah, everybody needs a save. You all can hear it. Who did make their save, I guess?
I did.
And Basil, you should get a +1, but it doesn't look like it worked. Teeger's ring is working. And I even removed Al's ring and put it back on. And I don't know why his isn't going, like, on Teeger, in like the spell tab, it actually has the shield effect. And for Al, it's not. I don't know why. It's the same friggin' ring, man.
You need to delete his copy and pull it, like, duplicate.
I guess.
Teeger's and pull it over?
Whatever.
As Leland, I will...
I will say this is not like a save or die thing, if you're trying to decide what you want to do.
Okay, then yeah. Never mind.
Well, I mean, I guess it could directly lead to death. Let me tell you what's going to happen, and then you guys can decide, because at least someone's failing here.
Well, right now everyone but Rothbert is.
Klug and Boltor. Yeah, they both fail. Basically, like the alien nature of the shriek, its volume, all that, essentially disorients you, and you'll be unable to act for a number of rounds. You can still move as long as you're moving away. But you're moving a you're able to stumble away, it says, but you're not able to attack or cast spells or do rational things like I'm going to start getting oil out and get ready. Like you can't do shit like that. But
did I have my what happened with the spell I was starting? Not casted.
You had it already out. I would say, given that you failed your save, it's still online. I forgot how many rounds you can hold it for. I think 3 or 4. So if you're able to act before,
level.
If you're able to act before it runs out, you'll still be able to use it, but you wouldn't be able to throw it right now, essentially.
Okay.
And I'm going to figure out how long that lasts for. All right. Now I know. So you can decide if you want a mulligan or honor or anything based on what I told you. I'm not going to tell you what the duration is, but I will say it's rounds, not hours.
I'll let it go for the moment.
Leland's like, whatever I got. Or not Leland. Rothbert's like, whatever, I got this thing.
I mean, it's Thoth. He's kick-ass. I don't know why he would hurt us.
He did the wrong thing to his statue. He didn't like it.
Rothbert did. Fuck that guy.
That was his round. That was while Teeger was starting to say stop, and the guy did, but then he did that. Rothbert, given that you made your save and haven't really done it, you were putting the arm back, right? So
right.
you finished putting the arm back, and then I would say it's probably around. Rothbert is the only one who needs to roll initiative. But the thing basically stopped. Spread out its arms. It's got some feathers and whatnot, and it did the big movie style intimidation roar, like a velociraptor. Clever bird. So Rothbert, you're definitely going to be first. What do you want to do?
Is it facing me? Is it looking at anybody else? What is it doing? Everybody else looks like they're kind of just trying to stay out of its way, right?
They all look like they're probably hands clapped over their ears and kind of reeling back and forth a little bit, would probably be what it is. Fain, were you actually there when this all started?
Yeah.
Okay, you actually did not need to save. You're
when Rothbert goes and starts doing stuff to crazy magic statues and we have no idea what's going to happen. I'm in the corner. Same with when he's mixing potions.
You heard the shriek, but it did not disorient you, so you were able to act this round if you want.
I think I'm okay here. I do have sealing wax with me. Maybe I'll, get some in my ears.
All right.
I will wait till it approaches.
Let's see how deadly it is first.
My intention is to wait till it approaches. If it's coming after me, if it starts going after anybody else, I'll rush it.
Okay. So you're standing there. It finishes shrieking. It looks at you, not moving, and then suddenly you don't see anything. Give me a save versus spell, please. Oh, you failed.
Oh, you didn't like that.
You failed your save versus spell because Discord kicked you. No, a save versus spell, Dave.
Okay. Save versus spell. Oh, that's
Probably
not a good one.
10 minutes.
What? That's bullshit.
Well, it's not the end of the world, but it's real dark. Wow, did that? Uh-oh.
What?
Fuck some things up. 1 sec. That definitely did not work. That radius is huge. The hell? I make it 5. Okay.
Are you not a follower of Thoth, Rothbert? Who's your god?
Yeah.
So,
Where is?
it got dark. Fain, do you see like a Fain, do you see like a curve of darkness up ahead?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, the rest of you might be in the darkness, so it might just look dark to you. I'll just tell everyone so they don't think the app's bugging out. There's some darkness centered on Rothbert, and it does cancel out even the torch at this point.
That's an interesting one from Leland's perspective.
Oh yeah, you're out of it too. I put 15 on it, and it was doing like 30. So right now I have 10, and it seems to be about 15. Actually, it's closer to 20, but it is what it is. They suck at radiuses, apparently. So Rothbert, that happened. Given that you were waiting, I don't know what you want to do about that, but I mean, it didn't come to attack you, but that's enough for you to like start doing something, I would say,
Right.
if you want. We're on 6 right now, so you'd have, 4 segments to do something if you want.
I will go north until I find a wall. I want to put at least something to my back.
Sure.
Do I
You
get
found
all the
a
way
wall?
there?
You found a wall?
Okay.
Can you see when you're moving, or does it what does it look like to you? I'm curious. Is it like a black screen, or do you see the?
Well, I see the outline of the
fog
room.
of war? You see like the fog of war thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Man,
Whereas I see the bubble moving.
Yeah. And now the rest of the party can see. Well, the rest of you are... Okay, so you do that. Fain, you do anything after you see that? Or are you still just chilling out back here?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think we should leave.
All right, well, sounds like you're doing nothing. Dave, you can roll initiative again.
All right.
I'm going to put blinded on you so that things work properly, because that's effectively what you are. You don't have blind fighting, do you?
I do not. That's a skill, right?
Correct.
Nope. I may go pick it up after this, though.
Oh, that's not right. Hold on.
Next time we're in town.
All right. Rothbert, you you don't see it, but obviously you hear this thing coming closer, and you feel a claw rake your neck. Oh, well, it was a D4, but man, he got you in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bad room.
And now you're up.
Can I attack into that square?
Yeah, you have a pretty good sense where it is, given that it attacked you. I have blinded on you, so I don't even think you have to apply a penalty. I think it'll just do it.
All right. I can't select it, so I'm just rolling for nothing here.
I got you. You're good. Yeah, nice.
All right. How was the yeah, okay, -4 from blinded.
It is size medium, yep.
You just need to penetrate like it did, and you'll be fine.
Well, I'll get there eventually.
You do feel a meaty thud as you smack into it. It seems like your weapon did damage. The thing kind of shifts with a grunt, but it doesn't shriek in rage or pain or anything.
Okay.
And then it tries to claw you again. Hey! Apparently, when you smacked it with your warhammer, you actually drove its claw into itself. As it was reaching out, I don't know, somehow it slashed itself for half of this. That applied to you and it wasn't supposed to. Please give yourself back 1 health and 1 armor.
Okay.
And it only did 1 damage to itself, but hey, that's 1 damage. At this point, the rest of the party, it has been 2 rounds where you did not do anything. You are now able to act normally. You've kind of overcome that disorientation. However, a couple people are gone, so I'll wait a minute. So since people were away when I said that, basically those of you who were disoriented can now act normally. You have a vague idea of what happened. I don't know that any of you would specifically be like, oh, it has darkness and it's on Rothbert, but definitely there's a weirdly moving globe of darkness. And you're probably hearing the sounds of fighting. And you probably heard Rothbert yell in pain with one of those hits, because it was a good one.
It's a pretty big hit, yeah.
So, and Basil, you've got your fireball, I think, still active, at least for 1 round. Whether or not you want to throw it, I don't know. It's pretty dark in there.
Yeah, is there any other... I don't think I want to throw it into the darkness. Is there any other, like, spider webs I can chuck this at that, like, I can see from here?
Bridge, just to be safe.
Yeah, not really. Odd as Clug.
So then I just shoot it at the door that we saw.
Plug and Boltor are both like, nah, I'm not down with this, and they're backing up. Which door? Here?
No, the concealed door.
That one? Okay. You're going to put it in that little room? Oh, down here. I got you.
I just don't want it to hit Rothbert. But if that knocks it open or something, that could be something.
Okay.
I head over.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
I'm heading over to the statue.
Okay. Your fireball does not seem to blow a door open. Actually, you know what? Give me a damage roll, but you're gonna need some penetration.
What's
It's 3d6, but like all of them get -4 each to a minimum of 1. So like you're gonna have to roll a 6 in there to even. No, it's like 3 damage. It's not a great fireball. I think there's a second level version that's -2.
It is if you're an honor and penetrate.
It's still a shitty fireball, but it's a first level fireball. It's more of a I need burning right now than I need to actually do damage sort of spell.
Is it me or two? It looks like we skipped Teeger.
I think he rolled after, which is why. Yeah, I'll go to Teeger. I don't know that Teeger really has a shot.
He would shoot blindly. Probably.
He heard where Rothbert yelling is. He'll aim off of that.
I think if you take the shot, I'm going to do the standard 50-50 for who you hit sort of thing in this scenario, given that it's a
I think you should just let Eric draw a line into the darkness.
I am not half
if it's on that hit.
If you got, I'm okay with that.
There's a lot more squares in this darkness than 50% of it through.
Actually, I'm not okay with that.
I mean, we all know Teeger would take the shot.
He would. If it was a fireball, he would cast it.
For sure, if it was Histon.
Can you have him target it?
Well, I'll have you target someone first.
Roll.
Do you want the 50-50 first?
I got it. Wait,
okay.
I should decide what it is. Odd is going to be Rothbert.
Aim high. It was tall.
The die didn't make it into the die tower, but it was odd. I'll roll again so we can all see it legit. Aw. Alright, I got you targeted on the dude.
Okay, you want me to put the -4 that it's completely...
Yeah, it's only hell, it's the same as shooting into melee. It's not that bad, right? Wait,
exactly.
Hold on. It's worse than that. Hold on. -4 is the... -4 is in 3. Let me...
Don't forget the called shot. Yeah.
I am not going to allow a called shot right now.
Called shot to the bird head.
90%. Oh, concealment is only +4. All right, -4. Yeah, sure.
Over the 4 for melee?
I'm not even giving him the 4 for melee. I did the 50-50 instead. Teeger, gets in the zone and puts an arrow in it for 2 damage.
All right.
Helping!
Oh,
Very close, but, not being able to see made it hard.
yeah.
Probably you were startled when you heard an arrow come whizzing by you.
Leland.
The arrow threw me off.
That you felt a claw swish over your head, Dave, but didn't even connect to your armor.
What the heck? Oh, let me get rid of that. I'm going to try to see if I can sneak in and, with my hand on the wall, go into where he came from.
Sure.
Loot him blind.
And get out of the light, or get past where the darkness was up there. So it doesn't look like I can.
If you actually are, then yes, and if you're not, then no. I'm not. Hey, you found a spot. Did you just go through a wall there?
Yes.
Man.
That shouldn't happen. I didn't see enough to know what was up there.
It doesn't matter because there's not anything over there. But
fair enough.
Man,
okay. So now that I'm back here, is there any ornamentation on the walls I can see? Any sort of? Is there a way to shut off in here?
No, actually, the room looks pretty much empty. Other than there's like a depiction on the wall of a, which you can see about half of a crescent moon shining down on an ibis.
Did that door not close when I put the arm back down?
It did not.
Okay. It might with you in there, though. You might want to get out.
I'll get out in a moment, yes. Hey, I'm trying to help you out here. Yeah, sorry, I was about to hit it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even think when I did. Man, this thing's messing itself up pretty well. Okay. Teeger.
50-50.
50-50. There we go. Even is what you want. Oh, well. You might hit something. Let me change your target. Yeah, target. Can I not do it because he's in darkness? That's weird.
I'll target him.
Okay,
there it is.
Great, thanks. Hey, you missed. I don't know what happened there, but...
Probably because I rolled as Lelion instead of Teeger.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah, I missed.
Okay.
See, you're fine. Huh?
It says Teeger rolled.
It was blue dice. It was...
Oh.
I have the dice as different colors to also try to keep it straight. Well, and I have different colors from him.
You feel intense pressure on your arm, Dave, but luckily your chainmail soaks the blow as what you're presuming is the beak jabs down into it.
Yeah.
Eagly is hardcore.
Yeah.
I asked the group because I don't remember what arm position. Turned off the continual light.
Right arm up. Right arm middle. Sorry.
Right arm
No,
middle.
that opened the door. I started on the left.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's right.
It's a lot
Left
of
arm middle.
conversation for
Yeah, I don't know that... well, you know what? He is hyper-intelligent right now.
It was the left arm to the head that did the dispel magic.
I will give you perfect recall right now.
Okay.
With your intelligence of 23.
So I'm working towards the statue, and I want to do that.
You want it to go dark? You want to get the darkness on again?
He wants to try... He thinks it was a dispel, and he's trying to do that.
Yeah, if it's a dispel, that's.
I see. I got you. All right. I'll tell you what happens at the end of the round. This is a new round, right?
Yep.
Wait, was it last round you were doing that, or right now? The new round.
Oh.
Oh, this is the new round. He's doing that.
Last
Okay.
round he did the fireball.
You're right. Thank you. Which did not hurt the door. Fain, you going to do anything, or are you just going to lose honor back there?
What am I supposed to do? I'm short range, and they're in darkness.
Fair enough.
Do you not have blind fight as a monk yet?
Do you get blind fight as a monk?
I don't think
Monks
so.
get all
skill
sorts of
that
cool
you
abilities.
purchase.
Don't they get blind fight?
Blind fighting is a skill that you should purchase the next time we spend a week in the main town.
I'm giving him grief about all his other cool monk abilities. That's all.
You got to be able to see to climb walls, okay?
Let's get some weird shit.
See?
All right.
How bad is the minuses really going to affect you?
All right. Teeger might kill Dave here. Let's find out.
Could happen.
Oh, I guess I can roll this. That. I
Yep.
don't remember which way I was going. That is what you want, or is that Dave?
No, that's Dave.
Okay. Terrific.
Rothbert's odd.
Well, you're already targeting him, so.
Yep. Missing.
Let's go. What? Come on. All right, whatever. Hey, Rothbert, get him.
All right. Oh my god.
Basil,
Wow.
how far away were you from the statue? Like fairly close, right?
I would say maybe 10 feet.
All right, and then you're okay.
I just spend the room getting back out of that room. Or spend the round getting back out of that room.
All right, you emerge into the light. Oh man, you'd be there by like 2 or 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, because it could have been, given what's going to happen, that could have been bad. I keep going until I get to the light. All right, this thing swings at Dave. Minorly hurting him. Teeger.
50-50.
Hey, let me switch your target.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
I don't. Now I can
Nope,
target.
there you got rid of it. Yeah.
I don't know what was happening that other time.
-4.
I like that your
and
keen
roll.
sight is giving you a +1 to hit. Oh, this is not Teeger's day.
Well, he's got a -4.
Yeah.
There's only so much he can do here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get in there, and then he'll have a 2/3 chance of hitting the party.
He might actually stop then.
All this thing's really doing is tearing chainmail apart, but, you know. Okay.
He might also just stop on general of.
He probably does have the sense that the last few walls just like, or last few arrows hit wall.
Okay. Yeah, he's probably done with that mess then. Especially if Fain was heading up in there.
Oh, my bad. He might have saved that last arrow. Your call. Man, I'm rolling shit for damage. Somewhere around 5 or 6, Basil gets the arm up in the air. And that darkness is like everybody's in darkness now.
As soon as it doesn't alleviate the darkness, I'll put it back down.
To what position?
How would you? Well, I guess you would know that.
It was resting, like it was in the lap, so I put it back to the lap.
Actually, hold on. Oh, this might not have done. Okay, so let me say where the arms were.
They should have both been in the lap because
The left arm being on the eyes, and the right arm being on the knee is what made the darkness. The position Dave had it in was the left arm on the knee and the right arm in the middle.
No, he
And I
put it down.
back down as soon
Oh,
as
he did put
came
it
out
back
of the
down.
room.
Okay, good. You're good then. And you're putting it back down to the knee again?
Yes.
Okay. Then by the end of the round, you got that done. And the darkness poofs away again. All right. Dave, you took a little tiny bit of damage there, but not big. New round. You guys hear this thing just like shredding armor up there. Yes, magic missile at the darkness. Alright, I got an initiative from Fain and Rothbert. Anyone else do anything, or should I move on? Alright, I'm moving on. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Teeger's gonna use the ability on the ring to give shield to Basil, since he doesn't see him right now.
That's nice of him. I believe
Go in.
I believe there's buttons you can hit for Teeger to do that.
Like, go in with my spear ready to attack someone.
No, I don't have a way to take. I don't have a button for the -2, and he would hit the shield button on his. I would think.
Okay. I'll and there should be a -2. I wonder why that one doesn't show up. All right, I got it. Fain, you're stumbling towards the fight.
With my keen monk ears and my spear at the ready.
Sure, give me an observation roll.
Why? I have keen monk ears. Aren't you listening?
Yeah, that's where observation comes in. You definitely know where they are. I'm trying to give you a chance to know which is which from the outset.
There you go. I'm pretty certain I know.
Wow, that was really bad. That was bad enough that you know where they are, but you have no idea which is which, and you know you don't know. Oh, I don't have to move you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't move you.
But this thing was tall, right?
No, it was man-sized.
All right, I'll wait and figure it out.
I'll move you. You know they're somewhere ahead of you here, but beyond that, you don't know which is which.
Okay, if there are clear, pain sounds or whatever from my boy Rothbert, then I reserve the right to jab at something this round.
That's fair. Basically, I like if you think about the fact that in combat it's not like two 5-foot square things hacking at each other. Basically, this thing is on top of him, trying to shred him and bite him. So that's why it's they're both right in front of you. It's just really hard to pick out what you'd be hitting.
I'll just use skewer.
True. But based on how this goes out, you might get a clue. So let's see. I can't target again. There it goes. What is going on? Fails to hit Rothbert. Why is it getting... Oh, that's your defense. It's -4. Okay. Tries again. You hear the distinct clang of a shield, Fain. You think you can attack it now. You think you've identified who's who in that melee. If you would like to try.
All right, I attack. Who should I attack? I'll attack the monster, even though
I'm gonna.
He looks like my boy, the god.
Don't roll yet. Added blinded to you. Now you can roll.
Caw, motherfucker!
Man, you definitely hit him. Man, you felt like little bird bones snap and stuff. I guess I don't know. Well, maybe they're not all bird bones, but you're already gone. So I screwed some stuff up. Hopefully, I didn't restart the round. I might have. Rothbert, you're up.
All right. Oh, come on.
Man, not your day.
Nope.
It should have had one more attack. I screwed up something with that. I should have there. So 1 sec. Tries to bite Rothbert. And does a decent hit. New round. Basil, what are you going to do? You've gotten the statue back where you had it, or back where it started.
I think I'm going to try and determine if I can figure out where they are and who's who, kind of, and if I can, I will attack. But if I'm unsure, I'm not gonna. But yeah,
You can give me an observation roll. It's probably getting harder as more people get involved, but
yeah, sure. Give me a sec.
Meanwhile, Fain, any initiative?
Yeah.
Why am I not seeing it? Observation.
You might not have it. I see it. I rolled it for you. There you go. I mean, you definitely know they're up there, but you don't know who's who. It's a mess.
Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't know two worse than I didn't know. What a loser.
He might be able. It's getting harder to pick it out, though, as more people pile in here. So close, Dave.
Yeah, I know.
Andrew.
Do
You're
I still
encumbered,
know
Dave.
where he is?
Wait, I'm encumbered.
Yeah, it says you are.
Caw.
Holy shit.
You might have hit him. I mean, you're not entirely sure what you connected with there, but there's a loud snapping noise, and the thing collapses to the ground, and you don't hear it moving anymore.
Bitch.
Yeah. I'm going to assume Rothbert pounds on it for the round because he wouldn't know for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe within a round or two, you guys realize it's not fighting back.
We're now killing each other.
Basil, you were not able to determine. But it's still very dark. I guess we'll drop out of combat. What's everyone but Rothbert doing first? Actually, what's Rothbert doing?
I call out and make sure everybody knows that I'm okay. I'm pretty sure this is darkness. So I'll ask if it's been moving. And if anybody says yes, I will assume that it's cast on me.
You could just be blind, but yeah.
Could be blind. That's true. You're right.
I mean, it moved when you guys moved up initially. Can you move a little bit now? And I can tell you if it's moving still.
I'll walk to the back corner where that skeleton was.
So you put your hand on the wall, you start walking.
Okay. Yeah, it's on you.
All right. I'm just going to sit down in this corner for a little while.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
That's, as far as I know, that's not permanent, is it?
Depends.
It's
There's a continual version,
We'll just
but it's
find out.
Yeah.
You'll find out in 10 to 20 minutes.
Sure.
Because the non-continual is 1 turn plus 1 round per level. So,
Okay.
if it's not gone in half an hour, it's probably sticking around.
Yeah, I'll tell everybody, hey, it's this is something that should wear off in 20 minutes. maybe a half hour at most. If it doesn't, then it's a different problem. And we'll probably need to go somewhere and get it fixed.
This is a really expensive room, potentially.
Think of the
Yeah.
fun of getting over that bridge in the dark.
I can crawl. I'm not too proud to crawl.
Spiders look at you.
They can't see in the dark either.
True. They have tremor
Can I-
sense. If they got
Guiding
web
and leading
sense.
ropes.
If you're on webs. Anyone else doing anything during this time? Or are you just waiting it out?
Just waiting for the moment.
The shield does not actually expire. Unless you would like to undo it.
Then yeah, he'll. Oh wait, it just is continuous until he undoes it.
The other ones were. I don't know about that one actually. Let me check.
Did this door close, by the way, this room?
Not yet. No.
I look in there. I don't step in there, but I take a look in there.
It's pretty much empty, other than on the one wall is like a crescent moon in the sky with an ibis underneath it. Like in terms of painting or mural on the wall, not in terms of an actual thing. Where is Teeger's ring? I have to be. There it is. Okay. No, it does have a duration. You're right.
Okay. Because otherwise, yeah, that would change answers a lot with those things.
Yeah. In this case, it lasts for about. Those should probably be non-combat rounds, so it lasts a little under an hour. So right now, it should still be going. Which means I have to put the effect back on. Basil. So they give you +1 to saves.
If the thing causing the save is from the front, yes.
Weird. The automation is not smart enough to know which saves it should or should not do, so we'll have to be careful with that. I'm gonna Siege Field. Basil, then erase the duration because it's gonna break otherwise.
Can I tell it's been cast or no?
Yeah. There's like a barely visible, probably. There's like a distortion in the air in front of you that moves with you. It can deflect things. Basil shield. It's just 5 minutes left. All right, 5 more minutes. Dave can see again. Darkness goes away.
Awesome.
I find it. There it is. I assume people can see again. Rothbert's still in the dark, but that's because you guys just have natural light at this point. Your torchbearers are hiding. I guess they can come back up now that combat's over. All right. What are you guys doing?
Well, should we stop playing with the statue?
Yeah, I was about to suggest the same thing.
You want to maybe heal yourself?
Yeah, I guess.
It was mostly armor damage, other than that one good hit.
Yeah. Cool, that's good.
Sorry, and at some point while you were waiting, that the panel on the wall slid back down and closed.
Okay. I'm going to go listen to this door.
You do not hear a darn thing.
Okay. I'll open it on up then. Is everybody ready?
Yar.
You do not see a lock on the door, but as you go to open it, it just will not budge. Not even like it's swollen and stuck, but like it won't move. It's almost like it's magically held in place.
Awesome. I'll go check this door then.
Same thing.
And the third one?
Same thing.
All right, guys, we can either play with the arm some more or
Hey,
head
Fain's
out.
Fain's got 23 strength.
Yeah.
Sounded like it was walls and not doors, but sure, I could explode them.
Kick this door open?
Can I explode them?
You would make an open doors roll, and you would need the number in parentheses, I believe. Yeah, you batter into it, and with your massive strength, the door breaks around the hinges and pops open. It's not going to be shutting again. But yeah, you broke it.
All right, I would lead, but I don't have light anymore, so I can't see anything. So you guys going to stay up with me?
Slow down for a
Yep.
sec.
Okay.
You can see a sarcophagus ahead from where you are. There's some the images on the wall show priests like bowing before a baboon. The baboon's got its left arm outstretched, pointing forward. And yeah, right now you just see, I guess, a sarcophagus up ahead. You can keep moving at this point if you want. But
Oh, well.
moving
It's
in,
like
you
we're
do
trying
see
to get a total party kill.
You do see some more there.
Okay.
The sarcophagus that is behind the door that you need someone with retarded strength to open. Good luck, guys.
I'm going to delete the thing that's making it hard to see around, just because it'll go faster.
Or potentially knock, or the higher version of that one. But yeah.
Yeah.
Sarcophagus kind of have like an ornate carvings on it. They don't look like knights in armor, but it is similar to kind of like how the graphic looks there, other than it looks kind of like priestly rather than warrior-ish. They are definitely sealed and shut.
Okay. They just look like regular knights.
No, they're like they look like priestly garments rather than knights, but that was the only image I had for.
Okay. Well, we'll take a closer look at them. Are they priests of Thoth?
Yeah, now that you're looking, they look like they have the typical like holy symbols and stuff that match the symbols of Thoth. Like
Okay.
the carvings, obviously you're not seeing actual bodies here.
Do we want to take some time to look for secret doors or anything like that?
Sure.
All right.
Okay. Who's all looking?
I will look.
As that will I.
I will assume those of you who have not entered the room are not entering the room.
I guess I'll help because I'm the one with the light in here right now.
Okay.
Or one of the people with the light, but yeah.
You do not. You guys go along the walls. It takes a little while because they've got a lot of carvings and decorations on them. Mostly you're like tapping on the walls and tapping high, tapping low, seeing if you see hollow spots. You don't come across anything.
Okay, I'll check the sarcophagi too. See if they
Opening
got-
them or just like looking for
Just
latches or
looking
something?
for secret compartments, that kind of stuff.
Okay. I kind of assumed you were already doing that, so no, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing turns up. You figure with a crowbar you could get a sarcophagus open, but or maybe Fain's strength.
Yeah, I'm not gonna loot the sarcophagi
But
of tenants of
he
my
wants
faith.
to-
No thanks.
He wants to stay out there and lose even more honor.
I feel I would lose honor if I looted these coffins.
Rothbert's doing one last pass on the sarcophagi, and he actually does find a latch like on the floor near the base of that one, like a little,
I hope it
Almost
makes
like-
a slide.
almost like a little lever, little tiny lever he could flip from one side to the other if he desired.
Okay. Seeing that one, do the other sarcophagi have the same kind of lever or
Nope.
mechanism?
Nope. And it's not actually part of the sarcophagus; it's in the floor, like right next to it.
No. Okay. I'm gonna flip this switch, guys.
Flip the switch.
All right, I flipped the switch, Derek.
It makes a little. It's kind of hard to pull at first, and it makes a little bit of a clicking sound as it goes into the other position, and nothing happens.
Knowing what it looks like, could I find some more, if there are any?
You could definitely search. You think you'd probably be able to find them. I'm assuming Lelion follows you around with the light.
Sure.
But
You also want to check to see if it now is you can open it easily.
Open the sarcophagus?
The one you flip the switch on, yeah.
Sure. Does this sarcophagus open? Or
Well,
do any of them open?
what are you doing first? Are you opening it or looking for more
The
switches?
sarcophagus. Opening the sarcophagus. See
It
if I
is.
can.
It is definitely still heavy, but you think if you had some help, you could do it. But you think
Well-
that's true for all of them. You don't think it made it any easier.
Okay.
They
Then I'll
don't look like
for-
they're magically sealed or anything. They just look like big, heavy
Yeah.
stone lids.
Sure, I didn't know they were if it was locked and that was the thing that unlocked it, sort of things. What I was
I mean,
checking.
I guess you don't know for sure until you really give it a solid try. But
Fair.
I'll look to see if there are any more levers.
okay, that you did not find anymore.
None?
Nope.
Okay. Do we want to try to open one of these sarcophagus?
Teeger wants to. This we all know Adam would.
Yeah, Teeger would be saying yes. Let's do it.
Okay. Well, Teeger should get in here and lend me some strength.
Okay, Teeger and Clug go in.
Hey, everybody, where are y'all standing when they do this? Just so I know. I see where
Leland
Fain
heads
is.
out of the room.
All right, Clug, I guess, is, loyal servant. Basil, you staying in there or no?
Yeah.
All right. It's a lot of work without a tool to actually get it open, but I'd say between like three of you, and maybe with Baltor's help too, you guys eventually start getting it slid. It's big, and it's heavy. There's like a hissing escape of air as you slide it off. And at that point, it's heavy enough that you don't think you can gently set it down. You probably have to actually like push it to the ground.
Okay.
Willing to do that?
Sure.
Okay, so once you get it about a quarter of the way off, the thing just goes, falls to the ground. In the sarcophagus, you see like a wrapped up mummy wearing like a bunch of jade jewelry. necklace, ring, bracelet. It's not like hopping out to kill you or anything. It's just, there's a mummified body there.
Okay.
Who can say if it'll kill you or not?
I can. I specialize in undead.
Oh.
All right. Now that it's open, I want to go move that lever again, see if anything happens.
Okay. So Rothbert's doing that. Teeger, Basil were in there. You doing anything while he's doing that?
Watching and praying.
Rothbert, you flip the lever and immediately you're hit in the head by what, like, at first you think it's heavy rain pouring over you, and then you quickly realize it's sand pouring out of hundreds of holes that just opened in the ceiling, hitting all of you that are in there. Rothbert, just everybody in there, what are you doing?
Moving
Trying
out.
to run out to the door. Run out of the door.
Okay, everyone give me a dex check where you want to roll 3d6 and get under your dex. I got Klug. Uh-oh.
You said 3d6?
Yeah.
Wow. I couldn't have rolled that for my dex score.
If you made it, go ahead and remove yourself from the room. If you did not, I'll let you know what happens.
Does Klug look like he's making it?
Klug got a 15, and he's got a 6 speed, so he's definitely slow.
I
don't think Teeger would. I don't think Teeger would risk himself for Klug. He tried to feed him to a dragon once.
Does he know he's risking himself? No, fair enough.
Baltor actually made it. So Rothbert, you and Klug are both running. The sand. You're moving slow enough through the sand that it's like already like up to your knees. You're moving slow. You're tripping a lot. Give me another dex check. This time 46. It's probably up. That's actually probably up past your knees. It's like it's pouring down and filling fast. How much did you miss by or make it by?
I missed by 3.
All right.
Is the sand spilling out the doorway any?
Not yet, but it probably will. I mean, there's probably a little bit coming out, but not a ton.
Can Teeger start trying to help shovel it out of the way a little bit? Probably not effectively, but he's going to try.
Probably not effectively. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't a bunch of tiny holes. It was 3 5-foot diameter holes that it was pouring through. So actually, it is mostly centered in the room. It's not pouring out right here. It's more like spilling out right here. Rothbert and Klug at this point both are kind of like half buried, stuck, and it's still filling. But I would think with help you can extract them before they're buried, given that it's not actively pouring down right here. It's more like pouring down over here.
Yeah. Fain, rope, quick.
Okay. You want a rope?
Yes, to throw to them.
Okay, here's a rope.
Okay. It'll probably help pull them out. I mean, this is the equivalent of an avalanche, right? Having a line to them helps.
Yep. Hey, Dave, I just rolled a check for you. You made it.
Okay.
Well, let me put it this way. You getting Rothbert out first or Klug?
I wouldn't leave Klug behind. I'd wrap an arm around him.
That's not an option right now.
What?
You're not. I mean, I've got your tokens there, but you're not. Not in this scenario. You guys getting Rothbert out first?
Teeger's going for Klug. Lelion's going for Rothbert.
All right.
I don't know who else is going for who else, but yeah.
Is Clog blowing on his emergency whistle?
Nope. He didn't have the presence of mind.
What about the bunny? Did the bunny
Yeah.
jump out?
Bunny might be in trouble.
Or is he keeping the bunny from escaping? Because if he's holding the bunny, I think we should kill him.
No, the bunny's usually in his backpack.
Oh, okay.
What's Teeger doing to help him?
Ineffectually shoveling sand out of the way.
Words of encouragement.
Throw him a rope, too.
He doesn't carry one.
Here, throw him the rope I had then. Or you guys.
If you're out, then yeah, we'll try.
Oh,
but
man. Unless someone's got a clever plan that involves more than rope, Klug, especially since he is short, ends up buried before you can get him out of there. At this point, there is sand spilling out onto the floor here, but not enough to be a danger to you. It's just, I mean, that room is, you're seeing like back here, it's like ceiling height now. Wherever it's pouring from, it's like gone all the way up to the holes.
Can we get back in the room and just kind of try to shovel it out?
Yeah, I don't think I'm trying to think of a visual to communicate the amount of sand in there right now. So I thought it was a bunch of tiny holes, which feels like it would have been slower, but it was 3 big 5-foot holes that just opened at once with sand literally just falling through them. Washing over the entire area and obviously building up there really fast.
Teeger is going to take his quiver, dump out the arrows, and try to use it as kind of a makeshift shovel / bucket.
That will not be enough.
I know.
Step the tide.
Doing what
Yep.
We don't have a shovel on us. I'm doing what I can here.
Yep. I think at this point, Klug is buried and not visible.
Can you polymorph somebody into something that digs?
What's something that digs?
A badger?
Also, I don't have a way to unpolymorph them, so you
have
know.
a shovel?
Do what?
Did you say you had a shovel?
No. I said polymorph him into a shovel.
All right, well,
Yeah. I got nothing.
Yep.
Again, digging as best I can.
Just trying to move dirt by the handful.
Yeah, you quickly determine digging's just not effective.
Is it still pouring through as we're doing this?
It poured for about
Maybe it'll fill up the chasm too.
I don't know if it was combat rounds or non-combat rounds. It probably doesn't really matter in this case. 6 movement rounds was how long it takes for the whole room to fill. So it did not take long for that whole thing to just fill with sand. Given that Klug's shorter and failed that initial dex check and has a low movement rate, I don't think he got even close to the door right now. The shoveling wouldn't even come near where he is. And at this point, the mound even in front of the door is probably like 8 or 9 feet high. Maybe it tapers down a little bit, like to 6, right where you are, but I mean. And probably where you guys are now, there's like a foot or two of sand that's like spilled out, but at that point it seems to have kind of stopped.
Yeah. I still think he would do something goofy like this. He asks for anyone to come with him real quick to hold open the secret door.
Hold open what secret door?
Oh, so we can go get the rest of the goblins?
So we can get the rest of the goblins and start a bucket brigade.
Okay.
All right.
That does seem like something he'd do.
Yeah.
So I will say, obviously, enough time will pass there that Klug would not survive that in terms of oxygen needed.
I don't think there's anything we can do that changes that part of it here.
No, agreed. Just making sure that's clear. The Basil, Teeger, shield. While you guys waiting around while they bucket brigade, you're going to have to get some goblins over here. I'm assuming you're letting them through the door, like the north
That was
way.
the point, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Teeger and someone else will go through. Someone will hold the door open while Teeger goes and gets the goblins and buckets.
I'll go.
So probably, like 6 of the goblins come or something. I don't know. However many Teeger tells to come. They don't actually have a ton of buckets. They have a few barrels, so I guess they bring those. They had some like water barrels. Probably bring the empty ones. And they'll start working on it, but it's going to take time. Probably, like an hour or so to just clear a path to like roughly where the first sarcophagus front is.
Okay.
Is that cool? Are we going to pass an hour?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my will that gave all my stuff to Klug. I hereby bequeath all of my coin and everything I own to Klug in the event of my death.
Well, now you can write up Basil.
Basil's shield wears off. Teeger's minus... I think I had those backwards maybe, but no. Teeger's -2 wears off.
Okay.
Eventually you do recover Klug's body. He is dead, having swallowed a large amount of sand.
What about the bunny?
The bunny is also not alive.
Oh,
and is
man.
now a giant spider crammed into a backpack. Sorry, not giant, huge.
And there's no way that could have saved Klug somehow.
I'm not seeing it. The bunny probably lasted longer being in the backpack.
And having a lot more hit points.
Well,
man. Yeah. So, like...
And you guys
There's
didn't even
got to
get the
be
loot.
something you can do where we polymorph giant creatures into, like, ladybugs or something, specifically to, like, kill them all and have them expand crazy huge somewhere.
It's like the reverse merge coin pile trick. I was thinking that's a great security feature for like a bank, is you do glyphs of warding on the way out, but it's not like a damaging glyph. It's like the reverse merge coin pile. So if they try to rip off your platinum bars or something, suddenly they just death by copper. Okay, so yeah. At this point, the bucket brigade is sad, but also if you want them to keep clearing, they can. At this point, it's just a matter of time of dumping sand into the chasm. If you want to clear out the room.
I don't know if we care, do we?
That might be something we could leave them to. They know about the rope bridge, right? Is that something we think they could manage?
No, they do not want to do that.
Okay.
That's terrifying.
All right. Well, we tell them to. I guess Teeger would tell them, hey, keep at this. When you're ready to go back, that's a one-way door that we came through, so you're not going to be able to get back here. Just leave the buckets. And,
no, the buckets are theirs. They need to take it with them.
Teeger would come back. He would bring them over at least once a day to try to empty that room.
Not yet. I mean, he was doing this to get Klug's body back. After that, he's probably going to tell them to get back to clearing mirrors.
That's true. Have they been clearing mirrors?
I forgot about that. I didn't roll to see how many died doing that today. I'll check into that later.
All right, he's going to need to go buy some more goblins.
I'm ready to break down the next door.
Yeah.
See if this room goes as well.
Do we need to tie a guide rope to everyone going in this time?
If it's another sarcophagus room, maybe.
I can't believe Rothbert killed Klug.
Ooh,
I
I'm
didn't kill
exceeded
Claude.
by 1 on the parentheses number.
Short legs and being he had too much stuff on him. That's what he was, a pack mule.
Mhm.
That's why he was so slow.
Mm-hmm. Well, it doesn't
Anything
work.
beyond just hallway?
Yep, it's just hallway.
I was waiting to see if he was going to tell us any.
Oh no, sorry. There's no real details other than typical Thoth, carvings and stuff on the wall, but none that.
Okay.
All right. You want me to do the other door or no?
I believe you guys can see that there is light coming out down there.
Is there?
Yes, way
Holy
down
cow. Yeah, way down there. I'm gonna go up here and peek my head in.
All
Is this
right,
another
hold there.
sarcophagus room?
Hold there.
Is that another sarcophagus room?
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave that for now.
Baltor does not want to go in. Speaking of which, here's Teeger and Baltor.
there. Yeah, I was getting Teeger moved up.
You're now in a section of hall that really looks like no one's been here for a while.
Yeah. I'll look up here.
All right. Let me see what you can see. Not much. So I think
I'm seeing a little bit of stairs.
I think I had this backwards when I drew the map. You're actually like up on a balcony. I think I drew it backwards as if you were going up.
Okay.
But the area you'd actually be moving down into. Kind of did my stairs the wrong way there to represent that. You're a balcony about 15 feet over a big hall, which I don't know that you can see a lot of right now. There is a statue here that is.
Yep, I can just see that statue.
We lost him again.
Yep.
Wow.
Great internet there, Dave.
It's not the internet. The Discord app crashes.
I
Oh,
think he was just trying to dodge a saving throw or something.
The Discord app shuts down and then restarts. It's like, hey, I'm logging into Discord. I'm like, you were.
I'm for new computer, or
This is a new computer.
okay.
Maybe I need to pull up my old computer, which is having all kind of fucking problems.
That statue you can see there seems to be a statue of Osiris. The god of something. I'll check.
Oh, we can loot Osiris's tombs. I don't care about that.
Death and water.
Death, justice, and punishment. He's a neutrally aligned god. That one is a statue of Sekhmet, which is. Uh-oh. It's not on my list. Now what do I do?
I'm gonna very cautiously and sneakily see if I can determine the source of the light down here.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a statue of Sekhmet. I guess you could Google it because they're all the same.
Very light on explanation.
You cautiously and sneakily see that there is like a water fountain down there with like a baboon sculpture with the water pouring out, and like you don't know the exact source of the light, but there's definitely some sort of like magical light spell going.
Okay.
Let me see if there's anything else of note other than these statues that you can make out.
I can kind of see another statue just in the distance behind each of them.
Okay.
Sekhmet is the warrior goddess, and goddess of healing.
Oh, okay. The next one on the left is Horus, and the next one on the right is Set.
You said this is very no one's traveled through here recently or lately at all.
No, it doesn't look traveled. There's no. I mean, it's a little dusty. There's no footprints through here.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a big chamber down there. There's not a lot of detail, other than
Are we going down?
May as well. Don't see anything interesting about the floor as we start coming down the stairs, right?
Yeah. I'll check out the first statue.
as you come down the stairs and step off, the room lights up.
Okay. I was going to say, didn't I just ask if there's anything interesting about this floor?
And let's see, the other two statues, the last one on the left is Isis, and the last one on the right is Anubis. And it is a statue of Thoth, straight ahead there. You know, the big one. 25-foot tall statue. It's got its, big old ibis head like most of his statues have. I guess there's the occasional
Made of what?
Stone.
So
In
not
this
any
case,
kind of valuable mineral or anything.
Probably not. So as you come down the stairs there, the statues... Sec. Trying to determine which of these... There's a lot of things that can happen. Trying to determine which of these does. I feel like I missed... It's in the text when I copied it. All right. Let's do that. The Osiris and Sekhmet statues actually animate and start advancing towards each other as you come down the stairs and the lights fly on.
Step back on the stairs.
That's fine. Is anyone doing anything else?
They're not advancing on us.
They advance on each other and start smacking at each other with big stone fists. You see chips of stone flying off. And you're watching for, I don't know, maybe like a minute. And then in Mithric, for those of you who speak it, the statue of Thoth says, "Halt." And they both stop attacking each other immediately. And the Osiris statue drops its flail. I don't know, that's confusing. Apparently it had a flail on its belt. It drops it on the floor. And the Thoth statue says, in Mithric, "One with wisdom must choose." And then you don't hear anything else, and none of the statues are moving.
So they said halt, and one with wisdom must choose. That is not me.
I got wisdom, but I don't know any of this religion.
Well, I mean, I think I know a little bit about it. I'm check. I have ancient history. I have history local. I have history world.
All that would probably be appropriate here is maybe Thoth.
Religion
Thoth,
specific Thoth. I have
Yep.
a 40 in religion specific Thoth.
You can give it a roll.
Percentile, I assume.
Yes. You
No,
do not-
I didn't go to school on that particular day.
Yeah, we
Neither did
Baltor.
Baltor.
You don't necessarily know what to make of this. You think it's some sort of like combat trial or something, but that's about all you would know. Like, it seems to have left a flail there. Like, if you pick it up, you are choosing to do battle. What exactly that means, you don't know. You're pretty sure you could safely just ignore it, and nothing bad will happen. Though this is like a choice you would make to get involved in this.
Sure seems like someone with wisdom should do it, though.
So you're saying I can gain the favor of my god by killing 6 other gods? That doesn't sound too hard.
I think they made a video game that does that.
So, next room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to participate in any combat I don't understand yet.
Yep.
And I bet Teeger would do it.
But it's
No.
melee.
True.
Baltar? Is he going to do it?
Well, Baltar, are you interested?
No.
Baltor's not real happy after he just saw the other hireling die horribly, and you guys just be like, yep, well, it happens. Walk off.
He wasn't a
We
hireling.
spent an hour recovering a body. This is not
Recovering
just
a body.
it happens.
You need to shed tears. Maybe have a service. Actually, what did you do with the body?
I'll be honest. I do think that Teeger probably would have had a service.
I think he is going to be displayed for posterity in Goblinville somewhere.
There
The
will be a
light-
service in Goblinville, but I'm leaving that for Adam to do.
Yeah.
As you all kind of leave the area, the light goes out. Okay, so to the south, you do, as I said before, you see a fountain. You can kind of make out a baboon statue on it.
And there's a door further behind it.
Yeah,
I'll go
the
check it
fountain. It's like a 3-foot tall basin with, like, the water in there.
What's any inscriptions or anything?
Nope, not really. It's not
Any,
even
like,
super decorated
Levers
walls
we
or
can
anything.
pull.
There's water to drink. That never goes bad. The
I'll,
door to your south and passage to your west.
I'll listen at the door.
As usual, you hear nothing.
Should I open it, guys?
Yeah, I mean, wait a minute. Hold on, before you do that, you said there was nothing down this hall?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Nothing as far as your light can go.
Yes, I might have said that.
Okay. So we're so I think we would check this out before we.
Hey, stop right there, Dave.
More sarcophagi?
Not only that, but you see a bunch of like a little less than an inch diameter holes all over the floor there.
All right. I'll leave it for now. What's down this way?
A door. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, we just came around.
Okay. Go back to the lit up room.
I'm gonna break that door down.
Try.
Gotta get your strength hits in while you can, huh?
Boy, oh man, that door is gonna fly into the chasm.
Right. Some goblins like pee themselves. So you break down the door behind them, but
Oh man, I hope there wasn't one standing there.
all right. Yeah, there's a door there.
All right. I'll open it.
Sure. What you see is that you are up on a ledge about 20 feet above like a rough cavern floor. It's a large chamber, and the ceiling stretches up above you beyond your vision. Like, so at least, well, you don't have continual light, but however far your light goes, 30, 60, whatever. It's like higher than
30
that.
right now. That lantern's 30.
You are in some sort of massive cavern, is what you're sensing.
Okay.
Are those bones we actually see down there?
Yep. You feel really uneasy in here too. Just you're not sure what it is, but like the whole thing just has an air of menace to you.
Okay.
Particularly probably Rothbert.
Why is that?
Leave it alone.
I mean, if it's like undeadedness, I might want to know what it is.
It just sounds like a high experience field to me.
I was saying it because you're a priest. You're probably more tapped into
Oh, okay.
good and evil, and place feels evil.
Okay.
Normally, you don't just get that feeling. Here, you do. It's palpable.
All right. I'll shut the door for now.
You do see bones. A lot of them actually look human or humanoid, and they just like littered on the floor in there. At least where you could see them. They weren't immediately right where you would drop down, but they were, roughly where you actually saw them on the map.
All right.
Just back out of that door and close it.
I really want to break down all the doors we come to.
Yeah, make it easier for the other adventuring parties to get in here.
Yeah.
All right, what you see to the north there. This one's got a huge description. This room looks like it has things on display. So nothing happens. You can go ahead and walk in, and I'll kind of give you the tour. The walls are covered in frescoes of like a guy who looks kind of shoddy. He's got a green cap, a patched cloak, carries a sack over his shoulder and a dagger at his side. I think all of you, anyone who's literate anyway, would recognize this depiction of someone known as Laryl One Eye. He's kind of a trickster figure of legend. Not like a god or anything, not like Loki, but more like a... the equivalent of like Robin Hood.
A Robin Hood.
In terms of legend. Although not necessarily rob from the rich and give to the poor. And what you see as you're looking around in here is... you see a cloak rack here with 3 cloaks. One is blue wool, one is simple black linen, and the other is like a really ratty looking one with tons of patches on it, like it's been repaired a lot. There's a rack of weapons here with 6 daggers, ranging in fanciness from simple to like gold handled. There's a writing desk here. It's got a gold apple on it, a silver, what looks like a letter opener, some folded up paper that somehow has not decayed. They look like, like letters almost, like folded over. What else we got? We got a chest here that does not have a lock on it, but is closed. And in the center of the room is a stone pedestal with an urn on top of it.
So, what do we know about this guy? Anything in particular about the robes or the golden apple on the table or anything? Stories with those things in them?
He's the type of figure who, he's a bit of a trickster, but he usually only does it to people who had coming. So he's not like, god of mischief or anything. It's more like make sure the king gets what's coming to him, if he, that sort of thing. He's a folk of the he's a folk hero of the common people. In his tales, he has a famous green linen cap, a patched cloak, a stiletto-like dagger, and a common sack that he carries that always seems to have whatever he needs in it. That's probably what you recall of him.
Okay. I'll go check the desk. Maybe look at those papers.
Sure. Do you read Mithric?
No. I'll call over Basil.
You there, Al? Maybe not. Well, assuming he does look at them, they appear to be love notes written to some high-ranking ladies.
Okay.
Or actually from.
Anything in the drawers?
Of the desk? No.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually have drawers. It's just a
Oh.
writing desk with the stuff on top. There was a letter opener. She... Where'd the apple go? Well, there's a gold apple. Put that on the party sheet too. Those were the things sitting on the desk. At this point, I assume you've at least touched the letters to unfold them and look at them.
Yes.
But nothing bad seems to have happened as a result of that.
All right. I'll check out the cloaks.
Sure. Well, I mean, as I said, one's blue, one's
Do they have pockets or anything?
I would assume cloaks usually do. You're like picking them up off the stand to look at them, turn them inside out, check them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if a cloak normally would, they do. I don't know. It's not like you find anything shoved in any pockets, so.
Okay. What's in this cauldron? Anything?
It was an urn on a stand, but yeah.
Oh, an urn?
Yeah, it was an urn. You may open it up if you wish.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Opening it up, you see what looks like ashes inside.
Okay.
Let me check something. Yeah. One sec. Yeah, you open it up, you see some ashes. You're guessing, it's a burial urn.
Okay. Said there was a chest over here.
Yeah.
And you said it's not locked?
It does not have a lock. You can try to open it.
Sure.
It does not seem to be trapped. It opens fine. Inside, you see clothing. Bunch of clothing, some belt pouches, a purple silk purse, a green stocking cap.
So all the stuff you'd need to be this guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Anything in here particularly valuable?
I don't know. There were some of the daggers look kind of fancy. The gold apple appears to be gold. In the chest, you mean?
Yeah, that too.
There's some pouches and a purse you could look in and see if there's any money or anything.
Sure.
Checking them out. The purse has 25 gold in it. That party sheet. The purse itself actually is probably worth a little bit of money just from the nice make of it.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm fine with leaving all this stuff here.
Okay. That's fair. There's 26 platinum in the party sheet. I don't know what that's from. Had to be some other
Wasn't
room.
that the amount that was on the skeleton?
Oh yeah, you guys want to take that?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to delete it. Someone add 26.
Oh, I got it. All right. Well, I guess we'll head on out.
All right.
No one's taking any of the stuff.
Nobody sounded interested.
Hmm.
I mean, if there's something you're wanting to grab.
Yeah, I'll take my chances.
I didn't put everything on the party sheet. I was just starting to put some things on as I said them. If there was something you were looking for, don't just look at the party sheet. Tell me what it is you're looking for. All right, you took the apple. Cool. It definitely feels like, a gold artistic apple rather than an apple that is edible.
Why didn't it go off the sheet?
There were 2 of them.
Oh, that was probably my
there shouldn't have been. That was my bad.
Okay.
Wow, I got too many gold fine cloaks too. Shouldn't be 2 of those. Hey, you get 25 gold with that silk purse, Al. You'll have to add that in yourself.
Another sarcophagus room.
Sure is. This one, the sarcophagus, does look like a warrior, like a spearman. He's got a inscription shows him like holding a spear in like a battle pose.
Okay.
And a tenon of what god?
It does not say, but given that this is still like Thoth stuff all over the walls, that would be your guess. Some of the images on the walls actually show you're pretty sure the same guy that you see depicted on the sarcophagus. Skewering these like humanoid salamanders with his spear. One shows him throwing it at this flying globe of yellow light. Maybe the sun, but I don't know. That seems you're not sure what that means. One, he's riding some sort of beast, but you can't tell what it is due to just kind of like some damage that's occurred over the years, where the paint and stuff didn't hold up. Images of him holding up Arden's cloak. That's the person you see, depicted every time you come up the mountain. Huge statue outside. Drinking a horn full of what you're guessing is some sort of alcohol. He looks like a warrior party dude, basically.
All right.
Frap, bro.
I'm gonna listen to this door.
Oh man, you hear nothing.
Do I see anything?
Nothing special. No. See a spiral staircase going upward.
No, dude.
All right, getting there.
That's all right. A spiral staircase going upward?
Mm-hmm.
Just like the other spiral staircase we took.
Very similar.
Yeah, we'll take it another time. Let's check the other door first.
Sure. Give it a listen.
Oops. Well, I know where it goes, but I don't know where it is on the map. I lost my map. One sec. Again, you hear nothing.
Okay.
We gotta make some time pass. Again, a closed door ahead. Give me an observation check. I know you like those.
I can't get up there yet.
Sorry. Trying to update the map.
It's all right.
There you go.
All right.
You think you hear the crackling of flame. So,
Flame.
mm-hmm.
All right, guys. There's a fire in this room. I'm gonna open the door slowly.
Okay. You see a very large pit of fire ahead.
Go get that key.
You do see a key through the fire. Somehow it's visible despite all the flame burning in there. There are...
Good.
So the ceiling here is about 20 feet tall, higher than normal. The walls are all painted orange, so it really makes a nice glow with the fire in here. The pit is rimmed with like a little 1 foot wall, so it's not real high. And but the fire is burning high. It's probably like above your head in terms of the amount of flame. But still, despite all that, you can see a key just sitting in the middle of the fire pit between the crackling flames occasionally.
I can reach it.
There are a lot of symbols written all over the lip here.
Is it a language or is it?
They look magical in nature, and you would probably need something along the lines of read magic to actually decipher what they are.
I can guess that if need be. Were you offering to do that, Basil?
No, I said I could learn that for tomorrow if we wanted to come back. I do not have it memorized.
I have it memorized currently if we want.
Oh man, I have flickering on. Let me turn that off. There, flicker's gone.
You fool.
Sure, I will cast read magic and read over things real quick.
Okay. After you cast read magic, you can read that.
Okay then.
Transports the body.
Thoth does rule. Maybe I should do it.
You definitely are feeling the heat of the fire. To be clear, it does not say either. It does not seem illusionary to your 23 intelligence guy either. But again, you can have illusions that would make you think it's hot, but it's definitely not a simple illusion if it's an illusion. It's definitely magical in nature, given that you don't see a massive pile of wood or anything.
Okay. I'm gonna give the room a walk around and see if
Sure.
anything secret or concealed comes out.
This is your I'm just walking by chance.
Yeah.
You're not spending an hour in here. Okay.
How these guys want to.
Who can say?
Yeah. These guys.
No, they can't. They don't talk.
I know this. Hand signals don't work either.
Worked just fine. You got the point.
Anyway, big pit of fire.
Fire of truth cleanses the mind and transports the body.
Now you have a way to get rid of Clug.
So that key is totally visible, you said. Does it look like it? What does it look like?
It's pretty large.
Like the key to the city?
Got a heart.
Kind of.
I can loan you my gauntlet of fire absorption if you want to go in there and get it.
Is it?
I don't think I can make it.
It soaks 2 damage per die.
The key
As long as
is
he rolls really low, you'll be fine.
Up to a maximum of 30, and then the glove explodes.
Oh, wow. Never mind.
the key's probably about a foot long.
Have we seen a door that might look like it would fit that key?
I seem to
Yes,
recall.
but
I
Haven't we been on both sides of that door?
I seem to recall a door that had just a keyhole on it, but I didn't think it was like a huge keyhole.
There was a secret door with a keyhole just in the wall.
Yeah.
But you're right. I don't think it was this big.
no, the other one that we've been, that it was near that, we have been on both sides of it, and we were told that key was held by someone.
Someone?
Unless you think this pit of fire is named Harub, I asked who held the key to the 8-inch, the bronze double doors, and was told the key is being held by Harub.
Okay.
I think at some point you asked where that person was, and they said somewhere to like the northwest or west or something too.
I don't remember that one at all, but I might have.
Okay, I thought you did.
I didn't write the answers down to the first couple questions very well.
Gotcha.
So, next room?
I think we've seen everything.
That would be upstairs, but yes.
Sure. Unless you want to start breaking open sarcophagi.
Yeah, given how well
Seemed
that's
like-
gone for us.
Yeah, it seems like it went well for you before.
Well, I mean, you guys left all the loot in there.
Yeah.
To be fair, he had it open. It was perfectly fine, but then Dave turned the trap back on. One minute, I'm pulling something open because my map is messed up.
So what are we doing? Now that we know now that we know the lever that turns the trap off, I'll not turn it back on the next time we're in one of those rooms. What do you guys think? Head down here and
You want to try here to the south first?
Yeah.
See if you can find a... Oh, there's only one sarcophagus. No, you're out of luck on that one. No.
Go face the great evil feeling. It'll be fine.
All right, I'm gonna search this room for the trap thinger.
Okay, 1 sec.
I guess while he's doing that, I'm looking, are there holes in the walls and the ceiling? We've seen the floor.
So, okay, I found what I was looking for. You guys are in this one. Let's see. You're definitely not finding any holes in the ceiling or floor or walls or anything. You do not find any levers either.
Not like the other place.
Correct.
All right. All right, I'm gonna. Can I open this sarcophagi from the closest to the entrance side?
Sure.
Okay.
You're gonna need help though. Fain could probably solo it, but he's like
But he
6
doesn't
rooms
want to
away.
help. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of looting Thoth, burial sites. Sorry.
Why
Good
are we
luck.
here?
If something attacks you, I'll defend you, but that's about it.
Okay.
Teeger will help.
Come in and help. All right.
Yeah, he'll help.
I believe it. All right, it's more work because Baltor doesn't want to do it this time after what happened
fine.
last time.
He should wait outside then. If he doesn't, don't be in the room if you're not helping.
Is Basil helping?
I'll help.
All right, you guys
I'm
eventually.
Leland's standing about as far away as he can and still have light shining on you guys.
You eventually get this thing unsealed, and you drop it to the ground with a thud. Inside, you see the bones remains of a human. You're guessing, and some chainmail, helmet, and spear. The helmet looks cool. It's very fancy wing design and stuff.
What's the ivory coffer?
Oh, I'm sorry. I misspoke. There are bones, but they are in the ivory coffer. They were like set into the. So it's not like a skeleton wearing this stuff. They were all set in there. The bones themselves are in the coffer.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, you might want
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I think we're good. Wait, did it not label it? Did I screwed it up?
The ratty cloak, the fine.
Why did it not flag it? It did flag it. It did flag it. Okay.
The letter opener and the apple all detected magical.
What is an out of combat turn?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Well, I got 10 minutes. I point out the fact that everything in here is magic. We're going to grab it and run to the next room?
I mean, I don't know that we need to grab it now. We can come back and get it later. I think let's identify what's magic and then determine what we want to try and grab.
Okay. Well, I can carry some of it.
Yeah, I'm already pretty over the limit. Otherwise, I would grab stuff. So, but I'm also fine coming back either way. But let's hurry up and try and identify more stuff.
Okay. That sounds good. That is a lot. All right, we know what's in this room. We'll come back in a bit when we're ready to leave.
Yeah.
Go try this other one.
You're not going to look at them daggers, see if any of them daggers were magic?
Yeah, I'll peek my head in the room and point out everything that was magic. If you would, Derek, put those items back on the list so that we can just see.
Yeah, I'm fixing something. Hold on. Some stuff detected as magic that should not have.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Because it wasn't magic, or because magic detection shouldn't have revealed it?
Shrug.
I stuck my head back in his room. Anything that was left that Basil didn't pick up? Detect as magic?
The letters all detect as magic.
Ooh, is that hidden script? If you want to throw those in the party sheet, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Don't take stuff. I'm going to hit the button and get all this stuff in, and then I got to take some stuff back out. It's
Okay.
easier that way. Clothing. Yeah, that was in there. All right, I already got the apple. Already got the purse. Did you take either of the fine wool cloaks, or did you only
Basil
take the
took one
ratty
of
one out?
I took one. I took a ratty and a wool.
Okay. All right. So if you go in there and you check magic,
Yep.
that
Jeez.
should be good now.
Okay. Running down to this room.
So some of the clothing's magical, some isn't. One of the daggers is magical, the rest aren't. The letters were magical. The gold apple was magical. Yeah.
Okay. I think my detect magic is going to run out before I scan this room for the trap lever.
No, okay. Well, you can see if anything's magical in here at least, and without opening sarcophagi, nothing is magical.
Right. Can I find a lever on the floor? You said this room had holes in the floor, right?
Lots of them, all over the place. Yep.
All right. Well, I'll look around for the see if it's got a lever.
You do not see one.
We had not come in here enough. There's a passageway out the south.
That's true.
Does this look like it was here intentionally, or was this like busted through, or what?
It definitely looks like natural rock formation there, as opposed to hallway.
Okay.
Although it's not like there's a crumbled wall here, so it's hard to say. Like if at some point a fissure opened and they cleared away the rubble where the wall came down, or if they just built up to there without trying to make this like its own hallway. You know what I mean? And just use the cavern.
All right. Well, I didn't find a lever, and so I don't know if I want to go opening any sarcophagi.
There.
Why don't we check out this path?
Do we have the same feeling of menace we did from the cave just off to the east from here?
Nope.
Okay, then.
Whoop. Is that just...
Wow, that goes down a long way right there.
Like the chasm?
Yep.
Is this the chasm?
Sure is.
Is this...
Shining your light, even if you even go 30 feet, you don't see the other side from here.
Is this worked stone here?
No.
No? Okay.
I mean, you can send Fain across. He likes climbing things.
Nah.
All right, I think we'll stop here.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm out of town next weekend, but I'll double check and let you guys know.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta double check. It depends I think my wife's off that weekend, and if we are, I'm going to Wisconsin. Do you hear me?
No.
Are we going to Wisconsin next weekend? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No game next week.
Okay.
Right on.
Okay.
And then Adam can mourn Clug when we return.
Let's just say there's no game next week in mourning of Clug.
Yeah. Makes sense. All right. Well, there's a lot of non-combat rooms.
Yeah.
Enjoy. It's been the most lethal so far.
Yeah?